basically, you guys came to the catacombs of Ravenloft. You started up in the spires of Ravenloft and kind of were exploring around, talking about things. You guys made your way down to the catacombs to find what Exethanter wanted you guys to search for, which was the strange thing. You guys found it right before the session ended in one of the tombs of Sararak, his master. And you found a tome, which was a spell book for Daerma, or a copy of a spell book with a bunch of spells in it, and also a strange thing, like a trinket almost. Small and has like a stone around it, but it is magical. And you guys went to the last catacomb here, opened it up, and a woman came out, decrepit and filled with dust and cobwebs surrounding her. She gets like up off her crypt, and she was asking for Strahd. She says, "My love, have you come to set me free?" And she sees Toggle there. I put you guys out on the board as you guys are just kind of looting the catacombs of Ravenloft. Shaq, I've also put you there. You've shapeshifted back into your normal form, and your eagles are gone. Because we've been in here a few hours. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. And she kind of gets up, and she's like, just kind of opening her eyes as like the dust and cobwebs come off of her. And over the course of a moment, ALASTOR is like ready to pounce on her, commanded by Toggle. But it comes to the horror that this must have been one of Strahd's ex-brides that he entombed in here for who knows how long. Decades, centuries. What do you guys do?
Oh, I'm fairly certain ALASTOR was about to grab her.
ALASTOR, you're going to try to grab her?
We said if anything was in there, he's going to grab it. That was the plan.
ALASTOR, you want to try to grab her?
Sure.
Let's roll initiative.
Are we grabbing her? Oh.
I already rolled my initiative. Everybody roll initiative.
Quickly, grab the bitch!
I've removed Beridian, but Beridian is just, he's back by the Chucky, the doll. All the ground Shaq has, you guys are in about a few inches, I would say, about 3 inches of back guano. On the ceiling moves with thousands of bats. Shaq, what's your initiative?
Don't use fire spells. We'll blow up. That's a lot of sulfur.
Yeah, duly noted. That is half my spell list.
I know.
Fuck.
I don't know if back guano converts to sulfur in this place, but maybe.
Let's find out.
Did you say bat guano?
That's what we're standing in.
Collects a whole jar of bat guano for fireball.
Hilarian's up first.
Rephrase. I have 75% of my spells are fire spells.
Yeah, and we all leveled up. So Shaq, you're actually now level 10. And then also, roll your hit dice if you need to. I think for Druid it's D8. I don't know what it
level
is.
10 Druid. He gets really good spell at level 10.
Sorry, I'm having...
Yeah.
Some audio problems there,
Hilarion? Yeah, I've got it.
Hilarian's up first.
Did anybody see the Ace Ventura movie where it was just nothing but bat guano? Like, the bad guys were after the bat guano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that number 2 or something?
That was 2.
Shaq is healing himself.
That's from the hit dice.
Do we want to kill this lady, y'all? I guess.
Your bow and arrow's knocked and drawn. You're like outside the catacomb. She's like getting up as ALASTOR reaches out with his hands to like move her on Tog and try to grapple her. Hilarion, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll just shoot her with my bow.
Just gonna shoot her? Okay.
Shoot her with my bow.
Alrighty. It's a hit.
Right.
Yeah, you get elemental wild shape. I thought it was a big one.
And
Is it still big?
Gonna make her your favorite foe?
Sure thing. Let me click that. Favorite bow, blah,
13
blah.
plus
Okay.
D4.
Yep.
3. Okay.
All right. And my second action, I will shoot her again.
Cool.
Ooh, that one probably doesn't hit.
It
16.
does. She has a 15 AC. Both your arrows like fly by her. Oh, the second one actually doesn't hit her because toggle's in the way. So it gives her
Okay.
partial cover, so +2 to the AC. Let me reverse that. 16 HP heal.
I'm only little.
So one of the arrows flies by over your, like almost nicks you, Tog. Alarian is like drawn her bow and is like ready to go. The other arrow pierces into her lung, and like no blood comes out.
Did you remember to use your ring?
Daerma, no, she didn't. She has
I
to announce it
didn't yet.
in advance to get
I
the advantage
also
roll.
want to really quickly, with my bonus action, do steady aim, which does give me advantage on my next turn.
Is that a bonus action?
It is.
Okay, great. Daerma's up.
Okay, so is Alistair holding her right now?
No, you're ahead of Alistair.
Okay. So I'm going to see.
Wait, I had Dharma going in front of me.
You rolled a higher
I had
initiative,
higher
22.
initiative.
I've rolled 22.
I just rolled it. I clicked it, and it's just how it falls in the head. Toggle. You're up
You know
next.
what?
Okay.
Do you want to go next, Tog, or?
No, it's great. You can go.
Daerma, what do you want to do?
I am going to hit the fuck out of this thing with the Illuminar.
If you look right behind Toggle, there's no way to get in there. Toggle's blocking the way to get into the tomb, so you can't move through the friendly target. Do you see that on the battle board?
Oh, I see it.
Illuminar is
okay.
drawn. It's kind of like Lysa's sword too, like another sentient sword. You don't really talk to it that much. You found it here back in the dungeon, if you remember correctly. It was in like one of the prisoner cells. What do you want to do,
Yeah.
Daerma? You have 10 seconds. Or
I
move
am
down the
going
line.
to. Screw it. I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Toggle's up. You're right in front of it, Toggle. Your axes, you just moved like this big mounting door. You've slid it. The stone has moved. And your axes are drawn, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, dual wield, I can pull them out for as a free action. But I'm debating, can Alistair actually reach her where he's standing from? Or is he like... Because I think we set up so Alistair would have grabbed anything from the door, but if you're saying I'm in the way, then that might be an issue.
I've just described things. If you want to move out of the way, you can. Because you can move through friendly targets.
I'll tell you what, I'll do one better. I'll grab her and pull her out. I'll move her.
You're going to try to grab her?
Behind me. Yep.
Roll. So one of your attacks becomes a grapple attack.
Just unarmed.
Yeah, so I roll a strength or a dex. I'll roll. So you roll a grapple check. Roll an athletics check.
Yeah, athletics. 27.
I rolled an 18. So she's grappled by you.
Okay. And then I'm going to move her, basically, to the other side of me.
Sure.
Just pull her around.
You like want to
So
switch
just oppose-
spots? Yeah, you want to switch spots?
Yeah, basically.
So this is how I've moved the characters on the battle board. The arrow, like you hold into her, the arrow that Alarian shot her with, like brushes up against your chest. Alistair's up.
I'm just gonna.
Bonus action rage, by the way.
Okay. Mark it on your sheet. They use a rage. Alistair's up, then Lice, then the spawn.
You get advantage on attacks, didn't you? If she's... Oh, no, it's only if she's incapacitated.
Only if she's restrained.
Okay, I'm going to just punch her in the face.
Punch away. You clock your, you take your giant fist back. You hear like the gears moving as your shoulder and then you hear like a piston thrust. Do some damage.
Your arm's like a +3.
Alistair has like runes and tattoos. His attacks are considered magical, like Shaq when he's in bear form or one of his other spider forms.
13 plus 8, and then my bonus action will just be another attack. Plus 7.
Okay. The creature's bloodied. As your fist pound into her, the arrow like chips off and clinks into the back guano on the ground. Lices up. Now, as she's pulled out, your sword is out. You see the skin under her body begin to melt off.
My sword, good, because it's not in my D&D. It's not on D&D Beyond. I can't use it as an action.
Your sword is already out. It's a passive ability. The light around it.
Like I can't use it. I can't hit to use it as an attack.
You don't have it as like equipped?
I have it equipped. It's just not.
Just roll an attack roll. If you want to swing at it?
I do. I think it was plus 7 on it.
I think it's pretty high because what's your...
I can't roll anything.
Well,
it's actually down for me.
It went down? The curse of D&D. I will roll for you.
Okay. That's cool.
I roll a natural 1 on the first attack. Do you get 2 attacks?
Thanks. I do, because I have the feat for it.
How does your attack fumble?
I just swing, like, not right. I'm not looking for I'm distracted by her skin.
The sword is almost like a lightsaber. It weighs nothing. Its like hilt is made of silver. The blade almost like crystal. It cuts through the iron door. I'll roll the second attack. Natural 20.
Under my breath. Warlock trying to wield a sword.
Lyce then like swings it and is like the door almost is cut in half. She swings her sword around again and chops the vampire spawn's head off with a natural 20.
That wasn't a true vampire then. Okay.
You see the lifeless body like collapse. You hear the squishes of her kneecaps toggle as you kind of like let go of her, I'm saying, right? You hear it like squish against the back guano.
Oh.
That's another bride for lice, though, right?
Oh,
Holy
dear God,
shit.
the bride.
Does she have a ring? Does she have a ring?
The bride killer.
I'll take.
You search the body, Lyce.
Killer.
Lyce looks for another ring like Strahd. I'll roll a d20. Okay. Is Strahd too hubris to let her still have a ring? Does he can still consider her a wife? I'm going to say that he took the ring off of her.
Okay.
Something happened.
Because she's in timeout.
That's another way to put it, yeah.
She was super weak for one of Strahd's brides. She went down quite easy.
Daerma, you look over to the right, and you see like a stairwell going down over there. You see that? Otherwise, we can keep checking catacombs.
Hey
what do we want to do?
Hey guys, I see this stairwell leading down. You guys want to investigate it?
You not want to check to see if there's any more loot? We found a lot of loot so far.
We found a lot of loot, Tog. I mean,
Yeah.
you found that one tomb with the... What was his name again? I forgot.
Sararak?
Yeah, that one tomb was loaded with jewelry.
Oh, the one with jewelry. Yeah. And I got my
We
crown.
all got necklaces.
Toggle's wearing a crown that he got from the thing. Shaq, you want to say something?
I keep thinking it was the wine guy that you guys got something from.
No, we didn't get anything from the wine guy. ALASTOR was trying to get something from it.
I think Shaq wanted to say something.
I don't think he did.
Okay.
Do we want to go down the stairs?
Who did I give the necklaces to? I gave one to Ilarion and one to We had 3, didn't we?
Extremely
Yeah.
expensive
Alistair.
necklaces.
I think Alistair got
had
the
it.
other one.
Yeah, me, Alistair.
Alistair
and
almost
him.
looks like a Mr. T.
So we're blinged up.
Yep.
Toggles
Mr. T
blinged up
3000.
with a jeweled like crown made for a king.
Crown and a necklace.
Oh,
Are my
guys, should
rules
have
going
a,
through
go
yet?
into the
Yeah,
Strahd fight.
yeah.
Go. What's
Okay,
up,
okay.
Strahd?
So it's down on the PC. I got it on the app. Okay.
Tog, I should have. I don't know. There were so many ideas for Tog that I wanted commissioned as an artwork. That was one of them. Was getting blinged out.
Show up at Strahd's wedding, you know, with a crown,
Yeah.
just all
What's
blinged out.
up?
I'm the king now. Teams or can see what's behind curtain number 1.
Does Strahd know when we kill his brides?
That's a good
Yep.
question.
I don't know. Who
Well,
cares?
He doesn't have the ring. I don't think he really finds her important as much as like the other ones. So I'd say we maybe have a few minutes, but we should probably be on the move. You know?
I think the fact that he locked her up in here shows he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, but like there's other stuff
Maybe-
down here that he would give a shit about. So
Maybe
Yeah.
he thinks she just finally died of old age. I don't know.
she's a
Well-
vampire, Tog. She doesn't die.
Cool.
Now
course-
that we have
Wait, do we
the
stake
book-
her? Do we need to stake her
I
as
stake
well?
her.
Okay.
I stake her.
I don't know because her head came off, so I don't.
She's decapitated.
Yeah.
stake
For
her
safety
scissors.
measures, I think we should just do that anyways.
I don't
What's-
know. Ever since the incident with Dark Mist, I'm like, stake every last fucking vampire that we see.
I think we should get back to the teleporter and try to get this darkness thing. Because we're really running out of time. If Strahd catches us, we're going to be
We're
Yeah, we
doomed.
got a mood.
not in a good position.
So you think we take the shiny object back to the dead guy?
What choice?
To the
do we have?
Lich
Hmm.
to not do that?
What
I mean,
is
if he could
this?
help us, I mean, we already gotten this far. Might as well go all the way,
Put
right?
the stupid ass strange thingy up. I mean, that's the only other thing I can see. The other thing we can do is shoot the heart.
I don't know. I don't know what's a good or bad idea.
Well, let's say it's like the heart is like protected by some magic that is probably around here. If the Exethanter can teach us a spell to remove it, then I say we remove it, and then we weaken Strahd and possibly destroy this castle.
We
Either
need
way, we've got to
sever
make a
the
decision
darkness.
because one, it's pretty late, and I know some of our spelly casters are getting pretty hard up for spells.
Bridian says, search all the catacombs
And
in our Twitch chat.
Hey, Bridian.
see, even the person that needs to go back to Lich says, "No, let's search some more."
You're the one that has the strange thing, by the way.
Oh, that's right, he does.
He has the
Yeah.
strange thing.
You guys are
so
about
I
halfway
guess-
through searching all the catacombs down here. Just
Ah,
to give you
screw
some
it, let's do it.
Let's
Search
just
all the
let's just
catacombs.
search the rest of them.
Yeah, let's just go through one by one, searching them.
Do
I
we
am
want to
gonna put my
check out?
sword back away.
You're putting your sword back away, and it goes basically back into darkness. Is anybody
It's just gonna
having?
go like right back here. Yeah.
As you're starting to put the sword away, the sword says, "Why?"
For safekeeping.
What?
They want to destroy you again, and I'm trying to keep you in a good position to kill Strahd. So, for our best interest, and for your best interest as well, I suggest we just move along with this, and we'll kill Strahd when it's time. And
Does
that time
this-
is coming soon.
Nice, who you talking to, you weirdo?
The sword, you were talking to it. You remember the voices.
Just ignore it.
This. I was like, did the
Don't worry,
sword
sword.
tell
He
you-
doesn't mean that.
He's a
Did the
prick.
sword? Did the sword tell you to do something that was incredibly stupid?
No, he just asked me why I was putting it away, hiding it.
The sword knows no discretion.
You have to make a persuasion roll. The sword does not want to be put away. So
Put the damn
close
sword away.
to the DC is 20.
Persuade.
Ish.
Oh,
What kind of bullshit
Use a persuasion?
Is this?
how do I
Yeah,
find it in here? And that's a
charisma check.
charisma. Okay. Roll
It's a
there.
charisma-based check, but it's what I call a skill
Oh.
check. 5. The sword is like
Ow.
displeased,
Okay, I'll keep you out. I'm just gonna close your blade for a little bit,
You
okay?
retract
Yeah,
the
you-
blade, and the blade sinks back into the sword hilt. And it says, "I will light the way. Do not be afraid."
It's not it's not fear she's probably worried about.
I'm
It's
not
more likely
afraid.
discretion.
I'm not afraid. I just need you to be discreet because they do not know you are put back together, and we're gonna.
Does anybody else have a torch out or anything like that? Or are we just like wandering and
Brilliant. Had the
Wandering around
torch
in the
out the
dark.
whole time, yeah.
Bridian is handing off the torch to somebody. Since Bridian isn't here, he's like, someone has to. That's not how it works. Bridian doesn't have a torch. He uses his bull's head lantern around his neck that he enchanted.
I was gonna say he could tie a rope around me and I'll just lead him through the
So-
catacombs.
Shaq and ALASTOR are completely blind.
One of my
And just hold the
one of my
flame.
new things is I can see in the dark.
Okay. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
How did you get it?
Well, I guess it's a little flavor thing. So as ALASTOR pulls back his hand after hitting the lady 3 times, back up from all the, I guess, the commentary, and like kind of a Transformer-esque style, you see him like some new gear start whirling and like armor start appearing out of nowhere, and he gains 9 inches. So you start seeing him get a little bit larger. And then his eyes start flickering a different color, and it moves from red to blue as what appears to be like a new rune glowing on his back.
Blue eyes are less scary. I like that.
Interesting. 'Cause the Mad Mage really did work some wonders on you.
Shaq can't see anything unless he shapeshifts into a creature that can see in the darkness. And we're walking around in the catacombs here.
I can produce a flame and just hold it
I'm pretty sure I have
like
a
a torch.
torch.
So Shaq casts the cantrip, right? Produce flame. And he's holding like a ball of fire, which is like torchlight. Okay.
Bang.
Great.
And then the dark vision's 120 feet.
Okay.
What?
What?
What's this from, though, ALASTOR specifically?
It's from
Shit,
one
I've
of the-
only got 90.
It's probably
I was
from
gonna
one of the
say.
rings.
It's from one of the
Got
runes
60.
without looking it up.
Okay.
I ain't got shit.
All right. Do we want to search the rest of the catacombs here on the main floor, or do we want to go down this special stairwell to this direction?
What if? Let's search
To
the
the-
ones on the. Let's search the remaining ones, then head down the staircase.
Okay. I'm just going to kind of go to the closest one then.
Mm-hmm.
You go up to the next tomb, like across the way. The door is like right in front of Valerian. Who is searching? I think so. Here's how we were doing before. Tog and Alarian are
Side
going.
by side. Oh,
Alarian
If we-
though is next to you,
yeah.
searching for traps around the door because remember, Dwarma dropped before from the poison trap.
That happens.
So you go up to the next catacomb, and it reads someone there. Here lies Marcus Darksbane.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh my god!
wait, has he got turned into a vampire?
if he. Oh.
We just buried his ass. That
Yeah, we
can't
did,
be.
didn't we?
Oh, Strahd is dead. Strahd is dead.
Are we
Yeah,
opening
we
it up?
should've Burned his
Okay,
body.
I'm
Open
gonna ask what it says. Because I can't read.
ALASTOR says it and says this is Marcus, the one I was looking for. At least is what the name says.
Yo,
Buried him.
DMB,
I'm gonna open it.
No.
yo, DMB dropping bombshells this early in the game already.
I also like don't want to open it because if he
Oh,
did
my.
something to Marcus, like I don't want to.
So Toggle opens it up. He
Yeah,
like
I'm
right
like-
You
clicked.
have to open it.
So Toggle goes up and moves next to it. He searches for traps. Whenever you guys search for traps, I add 5 minutes to the counter
Okay.
Lice, we have to open it.
because you guys are like taking your time.
I opened it.
Yep. Yeah, it's open.
You in there, you see like darkness and mist. Out of the darkness, a figure emerges. Toggle.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Fuck.
Fuck's sake.
Shit.
And you see him there, like the darkness like coalesces into the body of a dashing young man. This brown hair like seeps up. His long brown hair seeps up as the darkness like creeps up to his shoulders. You left me, Toggle.
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Does it
fuck
look like
that.
what I remember, or does it look completely different to what I remember?
You see like a scar around his neck when Strahd ripped off his head. Why did
that's
you
pretty
leave me,
harsh.
Toggle?
We buried you, I'm fairly certain. No, I'm not so sure. Can I check my pants to see if I shit myself?
This
Did
is
you?
the legendary warrior?
Yeah. Yeah.
Marcus lunges at Toggle. What do you do, Toggle?
I'd probably get bit. Probably. Because I would have been a bit slow to react.
Can I react to that or no?
What do you want to try to do, Daerma?
I stick out a Luminar and stick him in the neck.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, hold on.
Whoa.
No, hold on. That's Marcus. Chill.
You see this happen as Daerma is trying to attack him. Are we going to roll initiative?
I don't want to fight him.
No.
I don't want to fight him.
Or are we
just
stopping Daerma
talk.
from attacking Marcus?
You are
Oh.
not him.
I'm gonna.
We can't.
Yes.
He's done it.
We gotta.
We can't stop him. I was too focused on Marcus fucking.
And as
I'm
Daerma's
not about to let him kill Tog.
Roll an
I'm
attack
not about
roll.
to let him kill Tog.
with a Luminar.
That's a 22.
It's a short sword, correct?
Yes.
The short sword like goes over your shoulder, Toggle, as Daerma acts with maybe some haste for some reason. And you see him as Marcus lunges at you in his armor. Just his hands are out.
Is he in his big, clunky armor?
Something's wrong, though. The armor is not making any noise. And Daerma blade cuts into the neck of him, and the shadow of Marcus dissipates and it vaporizes into the mist below.
You're not him, and you will never be him.
I'm
It
gonna
bloody
step.
look
I'm
like-
gonna step into the actual area.
Okay.
Okay, it looked like him, Daerma. Didn't you see? His neck was clean cut off as well, you know, like we left him. Maybe it's him.
What are you trying
Maybe
to do,
we could have
Alistair?
helped him.
I'm gonna search the area.
Investigation roll.
Maybe Beridian could have helped him like he helped Irina.
It's gone. We have to accept that at least at one point. Maybe there is a way to get him, but
Just a six.
whatever is here corrupted him.
There's nothing of note. The catacomb is empty, Alistair. You just hear the howling whisper.
He just sent this specter here to haunt us and remind us of our failure. We cannot back down now. He wouldn't want us to back down either.
I turn to Daerma, and I say, I have a soul. At one point I thought I lost it in this land, but my master brought me back.
If we can bring it back, if there's a chance that we can bring Marcus back again, I would give my very life to give it.
Maybe that was Marcus's soul. Maybe that was Alistair saying.
I don't
Maybe
know
it's
how my
corrupted.
master recaptured my soul, but whatever
Maybe
was there is now
If
lost.
we kill Strahd, they'll be free.
That's
I came back and Strahd is still alive.
that's my hope, Tog. That's my hope.
Maybe his soul was in the sword? Didn't something about his sword takes souls.
Don't we still have it?
I turn and look at.
Strahd's sword.
Oh, yeah, but he didn't stab him. He ripped his head off.
Yeah.
Well then, never mind.
I don't know.
Do we want to check the next catacomb?
Yeah, oh. Someone else can go.
This one right over here.
Sure, I'll go.
I'll go to check for
Alistair
traps.
starts to see like any perception check made with dark vision is made at disadvantage, right? You're feeling around though, you don't get a disadvantage to the roll as you're in darkness. Alarian searches for traps. Let me add another 5 minutes to the counter.
While everyone's over there, I'm gonna clean myself up a bit.
Hey, I got a prestidigitation. Can I just clean him up?
I rolled a 19 on the random encounters as we're taking our time going through the things. I'll roll it up on the chart here.
I cast prestidigitation on Lice.
Okay.
And then I cast prestidigitation on Shaq. And I cast
did you do?
prestidigitation. I cleaned you up with prestidigitation.
I'm not. Okay.
Was I dirty?
I didn't realize I was dirty. I thought
we're
John needed
standing
it.
in bat guano, so
Yeah.
you know.
You've been
standing in
tricking
bat guano.
around in it.
I've got rubber boots. I'm good.
I'm
Then I
wearing
cast-
sandals.
Cast prestidigitation on top.
He needs it more than me. I don't need it. I'm good. You're in your sandals. That's gotta feel gross.
Oh my god, that does feel gross.
I'm the cleanest. I'm the cleanest I've ever been because I haven't had a shower in 3 weeks.
Prestidigitation.
Wait, there's
I'm
actually a
the shower
dwarf
guy.
under all that mess.
Right?
Shaq, what are you doing right now? As you're watching Dwarma like clean up this guy.
I will head over to the next catacomb.
You're like walking over there and you get a bad feeling, Shaq. You can't shake the feeling that something's behind you. When you look back, you see like a shadow, tall and slender, but nothing of dimensions that could cast it. And I get a surprise attack on you. I'm going to roll it up right now as a shadow attack, Shaq.
See how it is?
Slenderman.
I was thinking the same thing. It's Slenderman.
Slenderman.
Nope. Play Phasmophobia. That's terrifying.
What's your AC at in your normal form? I should have rolled with it.
I got you on this one.
What is it?
He's
13.
Okay, I hit you. You take 2d6 plus 2 necrotic, and your strength is reduced by 4. D4, I'm sorry. Let's see what it is. 3. So to adjust your strength, your attribute score, you got to go into your character sheet and do it, but it's just temporary. And since you shapeshift, it's not a big deal, but if your strength hits 0, you die. We roll initiative now. Everybody roll initiative.
How long does that last for, just in general?
till rest.
Till a long rest or a
Till a
Viridian
long
cast
rest. Okay.
lesser restoration, I think.
Okay, I think I actually have that spell.
Shaq should have it as well, actually.
I do. Oh, that was low.
This kind of sucks. It says resume counter. I'm going to roll up initiative with this guy manually and just see who I beat.
Got a 9.
I think you beat me.
Just roll with a +2. I rolled an 18. So who beat me?
I have 18.
Nobody.
Just
I got a
Alistair.
20.
Yeah, just
Alistair
Alistair.
did.
Just Alistair, yeah.
It depends his dex.
Alarian, what'd you get?
I got 16.
You rolled like
I
a
rolled.
natural 1, huh?
I rolled a 3, yes.
Dwarma,
A 9.
Toggle,
9.
Alistair,
20.
Alarian, 16. Okay.
16,
With
yeah.
Shaq.
15.
Alistair's up first, then the shadow. The shadow is right behind I can put the model out if you want me to. It's just one shadow. It's right behind Shaq. As you hear Shaq lash out in pain as like the shadows themselves come out. You look back with your dark vision. It's difficult to see, but something is there. What are you doing, Alistair?
I just assume I'm next to it now.
Yes. I'll move your character up.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna attack it.
You want to attack it or grapple it?
I think it's just attack it, honestly.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
24.
Okay. How much damage you do?
10.
How do you destroy the
16?
shadow?
Oh. I was actually imagining my guy came running in and then like, it was like a flying knee. So I guess it's like went like right through him.
Okay, you flying knee this like shadow. You hear like screech out behind you, Shaq, as you're trying to recover from the pain. Alistair's like alert sensors go off as the shadow was about to attack you one more time. But Alistair like jumps up, knees it, and you hear this like squish as his feet hit into the ground. You see all the tracks that you're leaving behind.
How tall are you standard now?
Me, 6'6".
So Shaq's about the same size.
I'm a little taller.
I gained a little weight, but it's not too bad. It just changed me.
Someone ate a lot of cookies over the Halloween break.
One too many frosted cookies.
You check the door, Larry, and there's no traps, but you look back, it's like something happened with Shaq. But I mean, you are in the catacombs of Ravenloft. Stuff lurks around every corner. Who wants to open the door? Or I'll tell you what the tombs. I'll tell you what it says for starters. Before we open it up.
Fucking sick man's joke.
The love of flesh and torture. For that I give you the gift of immortality. My love, Volenta von Zarovich.
He already killed her.
You already killed her. Do we want to open?
There might be something good in there. If he cared about her.
I wonder if Strahd is able to capture the souls and eventually put them here. And maybe Marcus's didn't make it.
Because you would have had to kill him with the sword that takes his soul.
No, all the souls are taken. They all make the Great March.
He's right. I made part of that
Yeah.
march.
My guess is maybe Marcus didn't make the march yet, just like me.
He will.
He is.
Currently?
Part of the story, what Alistair's talking about, and something hasn't really happened too much over the 20 sessions of our game, is every night, thousands of souls that Strahd has killed march towards Ravenloft. And Marcus has joined the March of the Dead.
I was part of that march. When my soul drifted.
Yeah, we brought you back very quickly. You couldn't have got very far.
Yeah, about maybe
You were gone
5
for so long.
About 5 centimeters, and then I just got brought back.
We brought you back as quickly as you died.
Hey.
Damn it.
Marcus! Oh, shit. Not Marcus. Alistair, open the door.
As you command, Guardian. I open the door. Oh yeah, I'm gonna click the button.
Like dozens of rats, Marcus. Damn it, Alistair. Like, come out. Yeah. There you go, Alistair. Thank you. Like dozens of rats like scurry beneath your feet as like they exit the catacomb.
Oh, look, dinner.
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
Look at them.
Never mind.
Think of them poor bastards walking through 2 inches of back guano. They gotta be swimming.
Yeah, I'd be drowning at this point. I'm saving them from a fate worse than death, and that's back guano.
Toggle, like you look down, your sense of smell is already adjusted at the back guano, but it's like a lot of it is dried out. You know, it's not really like super squishy, right? A lot of it's like dehydrated.
So we're basically walking through anthrax. Okay. That's good to know.
Are
No,
we
for
continuing to
somebody-
search the catacombs?
Yep. Yeah.
You know, for somebody as grand as Strahd is with his castle, he really keeps his living quarters real shitty.
We'll have you see what's down, like, this way.
Let's go
Shit.
to the next door.
We're
Is this
not
gonna
gonna.
work?
We're not gonna check Violenta stuff.
Oh wait.
Are we
Yeah,
checking her too?
let's just-
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
you
we're
did.
checking
You
her
already
too.
opened it up. Are you going to roll an
No, it's just-
investigation roll?
it's-
Yes, I'll roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I should do.
Dwarma goes in with his. Now your sword is out. I'll move
Where
you
did
over
I
here.
go?
Where did I just go?
Double click your
oh,
character.
there
I
we
just
go.
moved you over to
Okay,
the.
there you go.
Because I have to find the front of it. Toggle, are you searching this, or are we just letting Alarian search the catacombs now? And you're kind of.
No, we're letting
same
like
guy.
the best searcher.
Yeah,
the best
Dwarma's pretty good at searching, so we'll let Dwarma
He can't
search.
search for traps. He hasn't been trained
Oh.
in the
Yeah,
thieves
no,
guild.
the
Not like
trap
after
searching.
opening.
Yeah,
After
this-
opening.
You search for traps, and then I'll go in and look.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
she's the
Nice.
trap searcher. I'm the door opener, and Dwarma's the look inside after it's clear.
And
I'll tell
Tom's
you-
helping me do the search, so that way we do it faster.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what this.
Check and I are just here.
Patrina Velikovna, bride.
Hmm.
It's not the only
If-
one.
Is
This
that
is
what? Is that one we
I-
killed?
No.
This name doesn't really ring a bell for anyone, really. I think because we just didn't do that storyline somewhere. You guys just didn't do it.
To my knowledge, no. We only killed two: Violenta and forgot her other name, but she appeared in the tower.
Have we checked for traps?
You want me to move the time up 5 minutes?
Yes.
Yep.
I'll actually change the rules a little bit. We'll say 2 minutes. It's 8:34. We opening it up? Is Alistair opening it up?
Yeah, Alistair's opening it up if no traps
Okay, let me
I'll
move
stand.
Alistair up.
next to him.
Go ahead, Alistair. Move your character. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Click and open it up, I guess.
Hold on, it's not like highlighted.
Sometimes it don't, does it? It's kind of weird.
Oh, there we go. It's just a little higher.
Well, we are in like a really complex map too, so you're probably working through a
Yeah.
lot of different layers to interact with it. I do love Tailspire though; it's great. I'll
Dude,
describe what
it's
you
so
see.
cool.
It just takes a moment to kind of.
From the darkness comes a horrifying visage of a spectral elf maiden twisted in the horror of her undead existence. She wails at the very sound and claws at your soul.
Well,
All right, let's roll up the encounter.
Fuck. Sounds like a banshee.
Toggle, you don't need to ruin everything.
Right.
Screaming fucking banshee.
Don't ruin everything, Toggle. Let's find the encounter, guys. I try to prepare all the encounters to kind of make it easy. Okay, here we go. I created these a while back, too, so like I have to edit them because it has some of your older characters in it. It's kind of, I just have to do a quick little toggle. I wish it would actually update it real time, but the way that it stores it in the database in D&D Beyond is a little different.
Oh, this is on D&D Beyond. They're in
They're using their
encounter builder.
It's not the best toggle. That's one. There's a lot of ways to improve it. That's okay though. Let's do. Let's manually roll her initiative. Natural 20.
Wheel roller.
Yep. Shaq stepped away from his thing. So what did Daerma get for initiative?
21.
Toggle.
11.
Beridian.
Not here.
NA.
Alarian.
22.
Alistair.
19.
Lice.
8.
Sad times, Lice. Sad times. Did anybody
got
see
one good
Shaq
roll.
roll? Or did he even roll?
He didn't roll.
I'll
yet.
see. I'm using his last initiative roll of 15. Okay. I have the Banshee going up first. I don't know if it just alphabetizes it, Tog. Maybe that was your question, right? When the tiebreaker, it just doesn't alphabetize. Normally it would be
It should be on decks.
Yes, it should. I'll let Alarian go first, but then we'll reset it. Alarian, you go first. Let me see if I have a picture of her first of all.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I might have a picture of her. I have like a picture of her in her normal form, but this horrifying, it's like a dusk elf, right? Her skin is like maiden. Yeah, let's link the picture. It's a really good picture. I will not unlock the article, but it's such a cool picture. Let me show chat too. Cool. Let me link it up here. You did not run into Marcus Soul.
Good drow.
So this is a pretty cool picture of her, I think. Okay, let's. Alarian, what do you want to do? You hear the voice, like a haunting voice, come out of the crypt.
Uh-oh.
She's on deck.
I am going to. Do I, from where I move now, do I have like sight on her?
I'm allowing you to shoot her. She's just behind partial cover or whatever, right? So she has a +2 to AC.
Right. 31 to hit.
That's a hit.
I hope so.
Yeah, her AC is very low.
10 damage. And let's see. I will shoot her again. Ooh, that one probably misses. 18.
That's still a hit. How much damage did you do on that first hit? 18, 10 plus
10 plus
okay.
12.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the bonus action steady aim for next round.
Let's have everybody make a DC 13 con saving throw as she releases a mournful wail.
So bad.
Oh shoot. Wrong one. How do I keep
Thank you, Jesus. By 1.
Shaq fails.
I fail.
Daerma fails.
27.
By 1.
This is a brutal encounter. Alistair passes. The DC's 13.
Two of us rolled that.
This is a
20.
type of thing
the
that
DC
you
was
want
10.
to. I thought this is the type of thing. If you got to roll with advantage, you got to declare it advance. Toggle, did everybody else pass it, or Alarian, did you
what was
roll
the
it?
roll again?
Con
Did get
save.
a 14. I
Con
got a
save?
14.
You passed,
I passed
Larry.
by 1.
Oh, I'm good.
Passed by 1.
Okay.
I got 21.
Shaq and
We
I
failed.
don't know, just
I consider it psychic damage.
Oh lord.
So if you have a resistance or immunity to psychic damage, it doesn't affect you. Who failed? Shaq did.
Is
And who else?
I did.
Daerma and Shaq dropped dead to 0 HP.
Oh, not again!
The Banshee wail.
Let the march begin.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, this is just a difficult
I think that's
encounter. Level 10
Third
encounter,
time that he
guys.
dropped.
This game wants to fucking
That's
kill me.
it's an ability I can only use once per day / long rest. Everybody else takes 3d6 necrotic damage. I did the
Oh,
roll
that's
to
even
self. Let me
worse.
change it to I'll re-roll it.
Actually, no. I actually feel bad for Shaq because he just got back.
sorry, Shaq.
And he
11.
drops, And he fucking
Just 11
drops.
damage. Okay.
So 11 damage of necrotic damage. I'm sorry, psychic damage. So it's
Psychic
unless you take
damage.
full damage, right? You have necrotic resistance. My
I have
turn is
necrotic
over.
resistance, yeah.
I'm going to use my
11
reaction
damage?
to reduce that by half. By the way,
Okay. Daerma's dead. I roll a death saving throw.
Can I use the uncanny dodge as well? To
Yeah, you
Take
can.
half
Yeah,
damage
you can.
if you have that ability.
I do.
Let me pull up my dice roller.
It's sick.
What would half be?
So whoever
45.
drops, so Daerma already has a stack of exhaustion from
We have
dropping
stuff.
from the poison trap. Shaq has 0 stacks of exhaustion. When you drop to
He has
0,
one.
now Shaq has 0. Now you have 1 from dropping unconscious. Correct? So now Daerma has 2 stacks of exhaustion. When Daerma makes a skill check or rolls initiative, he rolls with disadvantage. Okay, I rolled a death saving throw for Daerma. If you miss your death saving throw by 5 or more, in other words, if I roll a 5 or less on the death saving throw, you take another stack of exhaustion. Daerma, I rolled a 3. You're down to 3 stacks of exhaustion.
Jesus. And will you tell me one more time, Talk, how much damage it was?
It was 11, and you round
11.
down, so you take 5.
5. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alistair's up.
It's-
Alistair's right in front of the thing. Let me see if I can put her out. I'm surprised I don't have her model out. Let me pull out the creature model here for Ghost. This is kind of what she looks like. Right? it's
God,
kind
I
of-
fucking hate this thing already.
Oh my god.
There she is.
Valerian, you and I are back far enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody would have been hit by it. Okay.
I am going to use a bonus action and go large.
Okay. You kind of squeeze through the so she's like kind of back here a little bit, right? So she's a little bit in there. She's like kind of in there. Okay, I'm gonna move your character size up. Mark it on your sheet that you use that ability. What do you want to
Yeah.
do? Okay, so that's a bonus action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my
You're standing on my toe.
It's a little cramped. I mean, to move through the doorway now would be half movement. You could definitely
And then
squeeze through there.
No, I'm just gonna grab her from there. She's close enough.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna allow you to grab her for sure.
That's probably good enough. 31.
You try to reach out to her, Alistair. Your arm passes right through her. She's immune to grapple.
And then I'm gonna punch her in the head.
Okay.
All right.
27.
That's a hit for sure.
Low. 13 damage.
Okay. And then your turn is over, correct?
Yeah, hold on.
You have 2 attacks. I'm so sorry to arm on Shaq. It's a
Why not?
brutal
I'm
encounter.
gonna do action surge and attack her 2 more times.
And okay, sure, yeah.
19.
She's got a 12 AC.
Oh, okay, that might be easier then.
Just fucking kill her.
She's badly damaged.
9 damage plus 13 damage.
Oh my god.
Marcus goes in there in a rage, he grows very tall, tries to grab her, but just swings this huge fist as his fist pass through her, and her incorporeal form vaporizes. You hear her shriel, her deathly shriel, go faint as Marcus destroys her. In the back of the crypt, you see your imprint of your fist, your giant fist mark, right? I'll destroy her.
And no one has raised dead, right?
No. Just heal them. They're not dead.
We can
dead.
just, yeah.
I'm gonna roll a
Cure
death
wounds?
as we're talking about this. I'll roll a death saving throw for Shaq.
I would have put powder potion down his neck before it got to his turn because I was
Okay.
next
Yeah.
on
I
the red
saved.
list.
Okay, pour potion in Shaq's face.
Yeah, if I thought the fight was still going on, I got 1 potion left.
And I will.
Yeah,
do
your
a cure
Toggle's
wounds.
right. Let me just double check this ability real quick to see if. Yeah, it's not like permadeath, Tog. You're right. So
No,
yeah, it's not super busted OP.
no, it just drops you to 0.
Yes.
How
thanks.
do you?
Or Daerma. He's gonna be traumatized after this.
How are we healing? How are we healing Shaq?
The problem
and
with
Dwarf?
it is I've used it before and it has wiped a whole party because every single person died.
Oh,
'Cause
my,
they all-
they all
they
failed
all
their
failed.
saves.
Every person failed the save, and it just can wipe a whole party. I've had it once. I've had it
TPK
twice,
event.
literally. That one person
the
survived.
Banshee.
Yeah, one person survived it, and it was a barbarian that didn't have any healing potions on him.
Oh, ain't that a bitch?
So he had to go through everyone's loot until he found one to save him.
How are we bringing back Daerma and Shaq? Who's using healing potions, or how
Well,
are we bringing them back?
I used my healing potion on him, which is just a greater healing potion, so it's 20 HP. And that's my last one.
I can use cure wounds for Daerma. That will
Okay.
get him up.
Roll it up and use a spell slot. So
Mine's
Shaq,
better than
you see
nothing.
toggle like over your body, Shaq, as you just like hear this deathly scream. You kind of went just like unconscious, and Toggle standing over you, and you feel like a warm liquid pass over your body as your mind is like coming back to.
What happened?
It's a bit warm down here, isn't it? You just passed out. You haven't had potatoes in a while. Well, we'll get you some food when we get out.
Is that it? Are you sure?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I heard a noise.
That was your
What
stomach rumbling.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Daerma, now that you're up, do you want to investigate? Yeah.
We don't want him
The-
investigating so
Norma, please get back to your
No.
job.
Oh yeah, he has like. Oh yeah, he has
Stop
all
slacking.
the exhaustion.
Stop sleeping.
You try getting
all this
down
stuff.
again. This game wants to kill me.
You said investigation? Yeah, no, I'm not.
I
I
can't.
can't help.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can do it. Can I do it?
I was going to say,
I
if
have-
not.
I have 3 stacks of exhaustion now.
You're muted.
I can't do it. I'm just -1, so
I'm
probably
negative.
not
I'm,
the best.
I'm -1 as well. Maybe if we
I'm
both go
+4.
together, it'll make a positive.
Yeah, isn't a negative plus a negative a positive? Something like that?
I have a +4, so.
Roll an investigation roll with Alarian.
I thought you were gonna say initiative. Like, hold
Yeah.
on.
So for
Wait a
Dwarf
minute.
to redo the refresh the exhaustion rules, if you have 1 stack of exhaustion, you roll with disadvantage on all ability checks / skill checks. This includes initiative. 2, you get half movement. 3, you have disadvantage on all attack and saving throws. So Dorm has disadvantage on everything.
This is. I was like. I am so getting fucking sick of getting down.
And I did not find anything.
Okay.
You find
Fuck that
the
banshee.
wall.
You see like the large rubble like off in the wall. The inside of the crypt has no back guano in it. Are we continuing to
maybe
search
it's a
the
good
crypts?
place. Maybe it's a good place to rest for the night.
Please. Please.
Maybe in a bit
tired.
after we research a few more.
Do we know how far it was to get back to the teleporter? Because
Yeah,
it would be
just
smart to
to
get out
walk
of
away.
here.
Just down the hole.
Yeah, let's go to the teleporter and get the fuck out of here, and then rest and go find old bone guy.
Who remembers the word for the temple?
Mari. Oh, fuck, my head's got a fucking migraine.
Yeah,
Sure,
Mariana.
I know. For sure I know
Mariana.
how to use it, yeah.
Do you okay?
No, I just got a fucking migraine.
Dude, migraines suck.
So sorry.
Yeah,
should take some medication on that.
He hasn't had any potatoes as well, Shaq.
That'll happen.
He's missing his wine, too.
Are we going to keep searching? Or are we heading back to the teleporter?
I think we should head back to the teleporter after those 2 dropped. I don't think we should
I
risk it. Especially Darwin. If he drops again, he's dead.
Yeah, I think we should definitely go back to the teleporter.
As we're going, if we're like walking out that way, if we go past another closed door, I'm just going to open it without even checking for traps.
There's the teleporter that you searched every crypt Tog on the way here to backtrack, You
Oh
won't
yeah,
find
then if we're going past open doors, then I'm not searching it. It was only if there was a closed door.
Okay,
What
just
about
to double
this
check, we're going to load up the Amber Temple map. Is that what's going on? We're going back to the teleporter and heading
Yep.
back to the Amber Temple to speak with Exethanter.
Not to speak with him. I think we're going to rest before we talk to him.
We gotta rest. Like,
That sucks though, because Bridian's not here to talk to him.
Yeah.
oh man, that means I have to talk to him.
You're gonna have to deal.
Yeah,
with
you're the
Bridian's
apprentice.
soul,
Yeah, you're his
for-
apprentice now.
Oh fuck. Okay, let's do it.
Maybe he can heal your exhaustions.
Yeah, by turning you to a lich.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That'll wipe that slate clean.
Yep.
I know, right? Fucking drink the potion. I said, man, fuck this land. Drink it and then turn into a leash.
All right, I guess we're going back.
Okay, give me a second.
The true final encounter of the dungeon is us killing Daerma as a lich.
Yep.
I was the secret boss that nobody told anybody about.
Okay,
Like, you know, them secret bosses in Final Fantasy.
right now it's almost 9 p.m.
Quite late.
Just checking the dates and stuff to make sure we're not running out of time.
We literally got one more day left.
I don't think so.
I'm fairly certain. Or maybe it was 2.
No, you guys are fine.
I think we're on 2 because we got to
We're
the
on
Amber
2.
Temple with 3 days.
I think we had 2 days left.
Okay, I'm
Well,
going
that-
to move up the time then.
Well,
I'll
the
move up-
I
temple.
don't know.
We slept in town, didn't we? And that lost
Yeah.
us a day. So then that's where we're at the 3rd day. And then we went to the Amber Temple and then come here in the same day. And now this
Now
is the
we're on
end.
2 days.
Now that's the end of that day. So that takes us down to 2 days left if we sleep.
I mean,
Okay,
which we
so
need
it's
to
the
anyways.
11th.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking close.
This is
Gotta
the
get
actual
close,
date.
guys. This is awesome.
We're gonna come in with a big surprise.
We'll say this is the time then. Because Strahd's wedding is on the 14th, right?
What's our day?
On midnight.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm not going to change the battle board unless you guys really want me to. If there's a reason to, we'll.
No.
Unless you guys want to start exploring the Amber Temple or something like that.
No.
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, I think we found everything.
So you're
I
back.
got my ink.
I'm going to assume that you guys are back, and right there is the Godstone of Bool, right? So you guys work your way back to the teleporter. Lice puts in the teleporter gem successfully. You guys have made it back to the Amber Temple, where the 3 Godstones are at. The giant Godstone of Bool is there. That's cracked and emanating like a photo of negative energy.
is my mother still here?
We got to. I'll load up the map, but we're going to start searching
Really?
for her. You have to. Just, what are you guys going to
Let,
do?
let,
Are we going
let's
upstairs
not
to
look
speak
for
with
her.
Exant?
Let's not look for her.
I'll leave it
Yeah.
to Lice. If Lice wants to go looking for her, she
I
can.
don't want. I don't know. I don't know. I'll find her after we
Let's
kill
load up the
Strahd.
Let's yeah. Let's find her after.
I'll deal with her if I have to kill her because she did something stupid. We'll deal with that.
You
I'm
know
with
something's
you.
happened there.
I
100%.
know she touched the fucking stone, and I know she's gonna turn into some fucking villain. So
She's the real plot. She's the real final boss, not I.
dun dun dun. It's Strahd's bride.
Here comes the biggest plot twist of this whole entire campaign. She's the final boss, then I drink the potion to become a leech, then I become the final boss. So it's like a 3 straight boss fight.
You said it twice now. By the way, a leech is something that sucks your blood.
Yeah.
A leash? How do you say it? A leash?
The leak. A lick.
A lich?
A lich.
Lich?
Lish?
Lich?
Dude,
I
I
don't
studied
know.
the English language. I don't know how to pronounce that
A
shit.
lish.
Like, I
I've
got no
summoned
idea.
everybody to the board. Now, nobody's tried to sleep in the Amber Temple. Are we sleeping in the Amber Temple?
Please, God, yes.
I thought we did a little bit in that room prior with the other.
We had a short rest.
I thought we did a full rest in that room
Yeah.
with the.
It's okay. I mean, we can sleep
Kids
here.
and the
I've,
dog.
I've summoned you
Yeah.
guys. Double click your character. We're right in the main chamber where the Godstone of Bool is at. the god of oblivion.
We slept in the treasure room last time.
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh, that's
Do
right.
we
Tom,
wanna?
yes.
Do we want to go upstairs to see if this guy, since we brought him all his shit, can
Not
heal
yet.
you of your exhaustion?
Not yet.
No, we're gonna sleep, and then if he can, he'll do the rest of it.
Yeah.
Or if he decides to kill us all.
Game on.
Oh my.
So I'll put a damper on that.
You guys are all fantastic party members. We're going into death and we don't even know it.
Well, I
We're
think
fine.
whoever has exhaustion stacks, anybody with medicine can help them get like more than one
Well,
stack, right?
unfortunately, the two people with medicine, Jack's one of them, and
Meridian's
the other one's not here.
Bad times.
Meridian in chat, if you're listening, please help me.
Did you see him rolling in D&D Beyond?
Alright, in fairness, I think
He apparently
Shaq,
is in chat.
you can help Daerma, can't you, to get rid of one, and then sleep, because that will get rid of your one.
The DC medicine check, I think, is 15 plus the current stacks of exhaustion.
DC plus 15 plus 3, so 18.
Oof.
Ooh. And with disadvantage. too,
Okay,
right?
so we're resting here. Shaq is rolling it up. He fails his medicine check. We're resting here, but beneath the Godstone of Bool, correct?
No, we're going into the treasury room.
No,
We're going
treasure
into the
room,
treasury
room.
room. Okay.
That's where I feel safest.
Look, there's
We're-
a reason why I didn't touch that freaking stone.
You guys scurry across like the treasure room, and the amber floor is like dark and cold. ALASTOR, it's challenging to sleep here without warm clothing. Is there any way for someone to help ALASTOR with the warm clothing?
If I cast, yeah.
Do the dome.
Oh,
Do
I
the
want to do
dome.
the dome. I said, is there any way I can cast Tiny Hut, aka the dome, over us?
Yeah, we'll allow it.
Okay, and then I cast my dome.
I think we
You
did
can
it before.
control.
Yeah,
You can
What?
control temperature inside the dome.
that's
Oh
correct.
yes. And with a snap of my fingers, I'm like, eat up, just a little bit.
So Daerma is like looks terrible. He gestures of stuff. The dome goes up, and he collapses. I'm assuming. Shaq starts to try to tend his wounds, but unfortunately, like you just don't have the right stuff to heal like someone's mind. Shaq, the herbs you're trying to make them try to help him come over his thing, so it doesn't work. Is anybody else?
I
doing
just
anything
imagined
in
him
the-
going, shh.
Do we want to take watches?
And Daerma's like,
I'm just sucking my thumb right here, like.
Do we want to take a watch? Anybody?
oh yeah, we're
I'll
taking
take-
watches.
I'll take a watch.
I need a long rest for my spell slots. Or my pack slots, not spell slots.
All right. Meridian says that he's going to use, so his spell slot's refreshed. So in chat, he says he's going to use his 2 greater restorations on Daerma.
Thank
Hey.
you. On the chat. Thank you.
So I think everybody, so I'm going to move the time forward. Correct?
Yes. Yes. I'm crying right now. You may not see it, but I'm crying.
Toggle,
right now.
you like, you're always willing to like take a rest when people get beat up. And you think to yourself, how is Irina doing? You just left her
Mm-hmm.
for another
I
day.
like it.
Oh, we forgot to mention to Shaq that we did see Irina and Strahd.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
recap, Irina.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, you wasn't here for that. Yeah, there was like a flashback, or
Yep.
what's the best word for that? A
Cutscene?
Scene change.
Cutscene. That's the word I was
Cutscene.
looking for.
Cutscene.
And
With
Strahd.
Irina and
Yeah.
Strahd.
I moved the
And
time
Strahd was
forward to
like,
7
Your
a.m.
friends are here. We're gonna kill him. And she was like, "No, I'll marry you."
Yeah. And he took my bindings off. And I know the spell to get my leg bindings off, too.
Oh,
So-
and you basically told him off like, why do you need these other bitches? I'm the one you want. So yeah.
Yeah, I did. I told him he's not gonna need any other brides.
You
if
don't
he's
need any
gonna
other
have me.
bitches. You got this. I'm your grand queen.
The night is uneasy. Let me take a look at what happens when we sleep in this place. Let's have everybody roll a wisdom save. DC 11.
No.
And,
no more saves, please.
Dwarma rolls. Oh,
Did
no,
wisdom
no,
saving?
Dwarma doesn't roll. So wisdom save DC.
Money.
We'll say, did I say DC 13?
Oh, I made the 11, but not the
You said DC 11. You said DC 11. You can't retract that. DC 11.
Okay, sure. DC 11. So I think Alarian's the only one who failed, right?
Yeah. What happens to me now?
Alarian, you're like dreaming at night. Dark dreams. Let's pull it up. If you guys want to roleplay while I pull up something, and then we'll figure out what happens.
I'm just looking at the rest of the treasure in the rest of the room. Thinking, how do I get this out? I filled up the bag and can't get any more in.
Once Strahd is dead, we can definitely bring some horse teams up here.
Actually, I'm going to take out a bit so I can get in the necklace I'm wearing and the crown, so I don't lose the really expensive stuff.
What are you trying to do, Toggle? You're trying to shuffle some of the loot around?
Yeah, I want to take some of the loot out and put it back in one of the piles that are here, because I know I'm coming back for it at some point.
Okay.
Probably not. I'm assuming because bag of holdings, where it comes with coins, you can just search for the coin that you want. So I would start with copper, then go to silver. Then...
Yeah, I'll let you do it. Figure it out. I put that stuff in the loot sheet. So, I mean, the weight of the crown is probably like 5 pounds. You know,
Yep.
you want to be technical about it. The jewelry itself is kind of heavy, too. We'll say it's like 3 pounds of gold or something.
Okay.
Alarian is sleeping at night. You guys are comfy, you know, through this dome shell that Dwarma summons. You guys can look through the outside of it almost like a glass. You guys feel uneasy, though. No one really has a great night's sleeping. You know, it's kind of like when you dream and you have a nightmare and, you know, you rest and turn. Sometimes you have like a crick in your neck when you wake up. You just didn't sleep that well. But Alarian's the only one who really remembers. Like the shadow, the darkness, the breathing of something heavy. Where did you go? You feel the breath, it's hot, surrounded by shadow and nothingness. Valerian, what do you do?
Who are you?
No response.
Do you want something?
It's like a feeling of longing and searching and disappointment, unable to find like something that you looked for, but it never came back. And we wake up. What do you guys want to do?
Do I transcribe all the spells from that one spell book into my spell book?
Takes
Forgot
1
we're supposed to do
hour
that.
per spell level. I'm allowing you to do the identify spell, so you haven't identified the thigh bone that you got from the catacombs.
Okay.
So I'm
Sounds
allowing
fair.
you to have that one, but if you want to start prescribing more spells over, we're going to have to waste more time, / spend more time in here. Which is totally fine. You have 2 days left.
So it's 1 hour per spell level? After
Yes.
identifying all the spells?
You rolled an Arcana roll. Well, I'll allow you to roll another Arcana roll. You spent the whole night just recovering from the brink of death.
That's fine.
But I'll allow you to roll an Arcana roll to try to identify some more spells in the spell book that you found in the
12?
Tomb of Acererak. Yeah, you rolled pretty low. I mean, you rolled a nat 3 plus 9. I mean, obviously there's like other spells on here. I can tell you what they are. This appears to be like a copy of a spell book. Someone scribed over. This is a powerful spell book. No doubt about it. Whether it was a Acererak's or maybe Exethanter is to be seen. It's bound and it's like black. It's not like beyond just a normal spell book. It's nothing like super special. But there's just a lot of powerful magic in here. It would require further study. If you want to do it every hour, you could roll again. But it would require for you to study and go through the book. It's extensive. It'd be equivalent to like an Archmage spell book.
Cool. So with these 2 spell books that I have, because I still have the other spell book from when we defeated the statue head, can you say I'm pretty loaded on spells for a while?
I'd have to pull up the spell books, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You can just tell me if you're looking for a spell and we'll make a roll or something like that. I'm saying that with the roll of a 12, you're able to identify every spell below level 2 and below in the spell book.
Okay, so just can we do the level 2 and below then? Identify those.
Yeah, I'm just telling you there's spells in there. But I'm asking the whole party if we want to do something else. This Dwarm is flipping through the spell book. Does Shaq want to do anything?
No.
Okay. Just trying to get you involved, buddy.
Weird dream about darkness and losing something. I don't know. This place gives me the creeps. I should have listened and not touched that stone.
I thought I was dreaming about gold, but then I was just staring at it. As I'm just staring at the pile of gold as I wake up.
Need some more bags of holding, Tog.
Yeah. Still trying to work out logistics.
What are we doing, guys? We're just sitting in the treasure room. We go through the period of a long rest so your hit dice and spell slots refresh. If you guys need to heal up any further than that. It's not the Blue Water Inn. You know, it's not like as nice as a bed in the Blue Water Inn since we just wanted to plop down in the temple. But it is what it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Level 10 druid is fucking sick, by the way. I was kind of refreshing myself. You can turn into all of them.
Yeah.
Some elementals or something.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, what level of exhaustion am I at now?
You're at
3.
You're at 0 now because Beridian
zero.
used 2 spell slots to. He used
And
2
you gain
5th level
one
spell
back.
slots. But we wasted another day.
Yep. Poor Irina. So, actually, that's the first thing I'm going to get up and say, and I'm going to go, right, I've sorted out what we need to sort out. You take the book, Beridian, or Daerma, in that case.
The strange thing.
The shit face.
I'll take it to the shit face.
I think we should all go.
Oh, we're all going, and then once we've done that, we go back and find Irina.
Plan. Kill Strahd.
It was Strahd.
Okay.
Hey, Tog.
Yeah.
If this thing goes south, should we just book it or try to kill him?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about magic-y shit. What can you do?
Tog,
Can
you
you
look
hurt us?
over and you see Beridian stuffing his face with grave dirt.
Would you get yourself together, man, and eat that later?
I'm just reading his chat. That's what he said.
I'm gonna turn and go, that's weird.
It's still
And then-
weird.
And then turn back to Daerma and go, no, I don't know. Can this guy hurt us at all? Remember, we did restore his memories. But
Probably.
he still looked pretty weak for what it was worth.
Still, he did look weak, but
You want to be like him? Are they powerful?
Most
I can
mages
feel
are
his power.
scrawny, but have great magic.
Oh, and intellect.
Yeah.
Don't forget intellect.
I have no idea about
So we're
magic,
kinda just-
Alistair. That's
Doing this theater of the mind. Are we going to go see Exethanter?
Exethanter?
I never thought I'd say it because this is a bad idea for a strategist, but let's play it by ear.
So
See how this
Dwarma's kind of like is going to go talk to Exethanter, correct?
we're all going with.
We're all
We're
going.
going.
Okay, we
I'm
can
not gonna
move the
let him go
models
by
if we want to
himself.
attack them. You know, we'll position the models and stuff if we want to turn on them, right? But for now, we're just going to assume that, you know, we're moving
he
through
gives us
areas
a
which
way
we
to-
have explored in
yeah.
the dungeon, right?
I say to the
Yeah.
others, if he gives us a way to kill Strahd, then
Kill him.
we'll let him do what he
Let
wants
him-
to do,
Yeah, I think so too.
and then maybe let someone else deal with him.
Dwarma has, since Beridian is not here, Dwarma has the strange thing. Correct?
and
Yes.
the spell book.
And this
And the
spell
spell
book.
Yes. Exethanter is, for better or worse, he's a lich. Shaq, do you know what a lich is?
The skeleton dude.
That's right. Let's pull him up.
He's a corrupt, he's a corrupt, powerful mage, basically.
Oh,
And he had dementia.
And he had
yeah.
dementia.
For better or worse, how did that? I don't know how what was it? Luster Restoration was the one that got his memory back. Or was it Greater?
Greater
I think it was
restoration.
greater.
As you walk into his chamber, Dwarma, you pass through the secret bookcases or the secret rooms, and Dwarma's going in first, and you hear like the whispers of like spirits or something in this chamber. Something is wrong about the area. It's cold, and you approach him. He's at his desk. There's like ingredients, potions and vials, things like that. You have come back, apprentice.
Yes, master. I have
Hey.
retrieved the strange thing you've sent us to find.
I turned to Alistair and go, did he call him master?
Why would someone ever call somebody master? Master.
The irony.
I don't know. I don't understand it.
You found my master's tomb.
Yes, master. We found this.
He holds out his bony hand. In between, like the bones and joints, dark magic holds his skeleton body together. He's donned in like a blue robe. Enchantments are all around it. His staff is there. You hand him the strange thing.
Remember, you gotta tell us how to kill Strahd.
That was the deal.
I honor your pact with me. Do you hand him it?
Alright, give it to him.
feel like the
All right,
pack
Tom.
probably should have included not killing us.
Yeah, probably.
There was a fatal error.
We're not that smart.
He starts to cast. You hand him the object. He begins to cast a spell. Those people with
Realistic.
Arcana can roll an Arcana roll to see what spell he's trying to cast.
Okay.
Realistically speaking, if he would have really wanted to kill us, he would have sent us a Strahd's door already.
Oh, because he wanted tank.
You can always help. You can always
I don't know
help.
the spell. Dharma, can you tell what the
Alistair
spell
knows
is?
I got
Alistair.
a 22.
Oh, God.
Alice. Well, yeah. So Daerma rolled a 22, and Alistair rolled a 22. He's casting some kind of like teleport spell.
Oh, fuck no.
Do you guys want to do anything, or are we
Do
letting
we
the
have
spell go
anybody
off?
with dispel magic?
He may tell us, but he might tell us
Counterspell.
in 1,000 years.
Yeah, counterspell, anybody?
I have counterspell. I'm the only one that has fucking counterspell.
You know,
Are
I
trying to
thought
counterspell
about
his
it, but
magic?
You
like,
actually have a functional spell. That's
Yeah,
Thanks,
counterspell his
Neil.
ass.
So,
Counterspell his ass.
are we letting the spell go off, or are we rolling initiative and attacking him?
okay, but what spell is it?
It's a
He said
teleport
it's a
spell.
Some type of
teleportation.
teleport spell.
Trying to run.
Hey, trust the process.
I'm
Trust
gonna
the
say trust
process.
him because I'm stupid. This may be a bad idea,
I
actually.
don't
yeah.
know what's going on. I just see magic happening.
It's probably.
I'm assuming the spell is
It's
going off.
probably fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume it's
The
fine.
strange
Goodbye.
thing in his hand vanishes.
Okay.
He's still there.
Oh, we fucked up.
Thank you, apprentice. He's still sitting there. I have prepared something for you. He gestures to. He's sitting down at like his table right up in his study. He gestures to some potions. Some of them dark, some of them red, and some of them white.
Ooh.
Daerma makes an Arcana roll
Oh.
to understand what they are. He's the only one who would know.
22.
Nice.
You seek much power, apprentice.
Master, if I don't mind inclined to me saying, we honored our end of the deal and got the strange thing for you. Is there any way that we can defeat Strahd?
Oh, he's going to tell us how to kill Strahd. That was the deal.
Or separate the darkness.
Things first. I have prepared these ingredients for you. You recognize them
cooking?
as the Daerma recognizes them as the potions components to lichdom. If he
Have
wishes
fun.
to become a lich, he may do so. Do you take
gonna-
Daerma?
he's
You would
gonna
have to
fall.
spend an hour to drink, basically mix and drink the potion. But the ingredients and the potion is there for you to transform into a lich. Do you take the ingredients?
I do ask. I was gonna say I ask a question. If I make this potion, can I drink this at any time?
Yes, of course.
I choose not to consume it, but to make it just in case.
You'd gather the ingredients knowing it's going to take you an hour to make it. Let's change up the music and stuff too. Oops.
Ooh, Dark Apprentice music, let's do it.
I feel like we've just handed him like a world ending trinket.
Yeah, we just gave him the
That's what it really
Tesseract.
feels like, yeah.
We literally just gave him the Tesseract. We're fucked.
Yeah.
My friends. Do you not
It's
believe
right.
in me?
It'll be the
already-
next. It'll be the next adventure. I love it. It's brilliant.
My friends don't believe in me, chat. My friends don't believe.
Never. We never said that. It's just that you downed 3 times already. We keep praising your ass.
And Dwarma,
That's
you
enough.
you think about the poison and like the psychic damage and the exhaustion that you suffered, and you think about your lust for power, and you think about the potion of lichdom. It would solve all those problems.
I say, when something's too good to be true, it's got to be great. You should do it.
Thanks, Alistair. You are a fine friend there.
Please don't do it.
Yes. You wish to know how to defeat Strahd.
Yes, how to
Yes.
sever him from the darkness, like
Yes,
we
please.
discussed.
Yes. Trade one bad thing for another.
Follow me. He stands up from the table and he walks to the library. Are we following him?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you guys are leaving Shaq, you hear like the echoes of the room, the spirits of the temple or something wrong. As the echoes of the chamber, as you're like kind of the last one out. We're going into the great library. Exethanter casts Mage Hand and pulls a book off one of the upper shelves.
I hope we don't have to read because I can't.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. I'll read for you. It's okay.
He pulls off the book and he opens it up. He says, he looks to Daerma, I guess, because he's like the most engaged with this, his master. And he says, Daerma, are you trying to deceive Exethanter in some way?
No.
Okay.
My genuine intent is to destroy Strahd.
Look. He points to the book. It's like bony finger, like he points. The page is blank.
No, Master, are you the one that's tricking me? Just kidding.
He looks at you, his like flames in his eyes look back through you, through his like eye sockets. He says, your training is not complete. You wish to know how to destroy the darkness.
Oh,
and
God.
Sever its link to its champion.
Master, may I make a hypothesis, if you will?
He nods.
It's been going on in my head as of late, but we can never really destroy Strahd, can we? Or at least the darkness that is tied to him.
Wait, he said he'll tell us how to kill him.
You have much to learn, apprentice. He walks downstairs. Follow me.
Taking his time, isn't he?
I just need him to prove something.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
he's got a point.
Do we follow him downstairs?
Yeah.
I explained to the group my theory. I said, maybe we can't destroy Strahd, or at least the power source to him. Because this thing is as old as time itself.
Maybe if you drink that potion, you can kill him. I don't know.
I can.
Potions
I
are
could-
always good.
Possibility is that
Oh,
yes, I
maybe
could.
you could get Alistair to drink it and then he can make you another one and then make us all another one and then we could all kill Strahd together.
Oh, we're gonna be an unstoppable army of leashes, are we?
Wait, what's a leech?
I mean, unstoppable undead.
Oh, I don't want to be undead.
I'd rather be very much alive, thank you.
But hear me out. Hear me out, my friends. What if, in destroying Strahd, another must take his place?
Maybe we should see what he has to say first. He's walking away.
Yeah, let's go
He's
and
already
follow him
downstairs.
first.
He's gone.
I
Oh,
did.
he's downstairs.
I did find out how to become a vampire, or like Strahd.
This place is so dark, I can't even understand the length of it anymore. I guess
Wait,
we
you
go.
mean like that mythical person, the Lichkin? There always has to be one sort of thing.
Yeah. That would be him, Tog.
Ah.
Are we following him downstairs, or
let's-
are we going
Yes,
Let's
to
follow.
do
yeah.
something else?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're following him.
Follow them. We're talking and walking and talking.
It's like
It's just
10-second walk, dog. I mean, it's just like right downstairs.
It's just a theory I've had in the back of my mind. Just keep it in the tiniest pockets of your minds before he says anything else.
Well, if that's the case, then we're wasting our fucking time. We shouldn't have gotten this stupid fucking tome.
He's
Well,
left
we don't know
like
if we've wasted his time yet.
Alistair, you look at like the tome he's put down on the table. It's like some random book, like just on one of the shelves of this library. The pages are blank. But even if you knew the words were to appear, like it would just be like a random book. It might have taken you like a while to find it, but it was here. Or so it seems. Are we following?
So
We're going to go see Exethanter downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Do
What
I
was
go
the-
downstairs first? What's your question, Tog?
Do I remember that when he pulled off a book off the shelf, he said something and then we could see words? Because he'd done
Said
that
a
last
command.
time.
He did say a command word of some
Yeah.
kind. Some like random command word.
Did I remember the word by chance?
I'm pretty sure Dharma was
Apparently
right
not,
next
Tog.
to him.
Can I make a history check to remember it?
It'd be like an insight check.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Okay. You guys are taking your time. You're still
Yeah,
upstairs.
can I try to
21.
remember? Oh,
21.
You
Well,
say
this is
like
worth taking our
you
time.
say the word over the book and like nothing happens. And so Dwarma, like there must be different command words for the books.
That was good thought.
No, it was a good idea, Tog.
Very good.
Alright, let's
idea.
go wherever he's going.
Yes. Let's break this darkness.
You see it,
Strahd.
Exethanter, as you're walking downstairs, Dwarma. I can wait forever. As you take your time to go downstairs. He's
He is very
stand.
old.
He's but like standing in the center of the room. You wish to know your enemy, apprentice.
I just give you I just give you the glare and I just don't say anything.
Should I read your mind then?
Wait, you can do that. That's pretty cool.
That's actually pretty cool.
You wish. Master.
I asked you a question. Do you wish to know your enemy?
We want to kill
Yes.
our enemy.
Yes, that would be a
Yes.
yes.
Yes, Master.
Who amongst you is the bravest? Is it my apprentice? Or someone greater?
It depends how you define bravest. If you define it by how stupid we are, then it's probably me. Then followed by him as I point to Alistair. And then probably followed by the potato-loving guy. But bravest, probably someone that never backs away from anything, and that would probably be And I turn and look at Shaq.
What?
Yeah.
He's like, don't throw me into this.
I don't agree
Ice,
with
you have the
that.
sword.
So, don't mention the sword.
My vote goes to Tog. He's always leading us into corners and alleys and getting us in all sorts of trouble, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I trust him with my life.
I don't mean I'm brave, it just means I'm very stupid. And you follow a really stupid person, which makes you even more stupid, just to let you know.
I could just think of that I could just think of that one thing in like the old cartoons.
Oh, for
where
God's
it's like,
sake, what do you want me to do, Lich man?
Why are you asking for the bravest person?
Why do I have a?
If I can guess, but what do you want us to do?
Apprentice or heroes? Gain the sight you need to defeat the darkness. And he looks over to the Stone of Bool.
Oh, fuck's
God!
sake. I think it was.
Touch it, apprentice.
Oh no!
Complete your training. Or are you a coward?
I figured
Well-
it was.
Wait, I'm gonna ask him, will this help us? Will this defeat Strahd? Will this sever his connection? Will we be able to kill Strahd if we do this?
So many questions.
Well, it's a simple yes or no.
No offense, Master, but you kind of dragged us into this room and tried to make a deal with a bargain with the devil here. No offense.
Will it help us destroy Strahd and rid him from this land?
When a master
That's all
says
we
you
want.
should touch something, and that's what his answer was supposed to be, then that's what it is. And I go over and I touch the stone.
Oh, good God.
Oh, good God!
Thank God.
Are we allowing
can't
Alistair to
stop
touch
him.
the stone?
We literally cannot stop him.
I would say Alistair wait,
Alistair, wait.
and he has to listen to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Alistair, do you listen to Toggle or are you going rogue?
I'm gonna make a roll for it.
What?
The
Never
true
mind.
D&D way.
Decide for me.
He touches the stone.
Yeah, he would have beat him. And he,
So are we trying, you guys see Alistair's gears? He says this and his gears like turn over to touch the stone. Is anybody going to try to stop him or are we going to let him do it?
we asked him to wait, and I don't think we can physically stop him.
Physically cannot stop him, so we're just gonna watch him. In sheer horror.
Oh my God. Wow. He's touched the stone. Okay, so that makes now all 6 of us that have touched it, right?
No,
Except for
Tog has not touched it. I don't think Shaq has touched one either.
Oh,
Shaq
no,
hasn't
no.
touched one.
She's like,
No,
never.
never will.
Good choice.
Oh,
He'll be fine though.
You have failed me, apprentice, as Alistair touches the stone.
but he touched the stone without even us finishing.
Oops, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't mean to move it. Alistair moves up to the stone. He
How does
reaches
this
his-
work?
he
How does
reach-
this work?
Alistair, you feel black, cold, nothingness, hopelessness. A dragon, beautiful, and gold scales, shimmers in the bright sun as it flies through the endless blue skies with blistering speed. It peers below with its reptile eyes to the forest below, which stretch onto the horizon like a green blur, searching, looking, a fire on the horizon. But no one is there. It blazes uncontrollably over the deep wood. Nothing can stop it. You hear the voice of a woman. Where did you go? What do you do, Alistair? Do you still touch the stone? Continue to touch it.
Yeah, I say I'm here.
Is anybody interfering now? As Alistair's touching the stone of Bool.
A woman speaking to me.
I want to save him, but I really don't want to touch the stone either, so I'm just going to let it happen.
I mean, Tog, if you don't want to touch it, fuck it, I'll throw myself into the fire.
Exethanter chose you, Daerma.
Fuck it.
I think it's a bad move.
Daerma goes up and touches the stone as well.
13.
And, well, we're not making any saving throws. Alistair just did that to see if he disobeyed Toggle and went rogue. There's some glitch in the programming, maybe.
Right.
Or not. Maybe it's just the way he is. So you see the same thing, Daerma, as I just described. The dragon... So I'm repeating a little bit of this, Lice, because we cut it short, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon is here now, in a royal court of prideful kings, but now the skin of a beautiful elvish woman. So it's like the voice you heard, but you see her now, this dragon that was flying over the sky. Somehow she's transformed into this beautiful elvish woman. The royal kings and their petty crowns are arguing, debating, uncompromising. Trouble and turmoil stir throughout the lands. The voice of the woman turns towards you, and you see her like visage turn towards you. Do you not hear me? The vision blurs away into a dark, moonless night. Do we keep touching the stone? Daerma.
Right, the answer is close to Arma.
The
We
drag.
seek it together. I turn to Alistair and I say to him, we seek it together.
You look over at Alistair. His eyes start to go dark. And I'll continue. The dragon glides over the vast oceans of night. The wind rips over her beautiful gold scales that glisten like jewels in the starlight. She frantically is searching for help to stop the fires made by the sins of mortals' hearts. The lust for power, gluttony, and for other worldly baubles, and desires the envy over others. And no one is left to show mercy to the innocent and weak. You had something to say, Toggle?
No, I was going to say, do we see any visible changes in them?
Their hands start to turn black as their hands are on the stone. What do?
Let it go for now. I want to keep an eye out if it progressively takes over their whole body or something. I might do something.
She flies almost like the wind itself, tearing through the dark clouds. She sails through the mountain ridges and climbs up above the tallest peak of all the lands. She screams out in a furious roar, but no one answers. There are no heroes left to hear the desperate plea. Her tears of sadness shake off her gleaming eyes into the starry night and twinkle.
I tell her we're here.
The
We will
blade.
answer your call.
You hear they think that they're saying something, and you hear their voices. Exethanter looks in amazement, and their voices become distorted. Are we stopping this?
Can I do an insight check on Exethanter? Was he expecting this?
Yeah, roll an insight check on Exethanter. I call him Exethanter, but his real name is Exethanter or something like that.
Exethanter.
I missed one of the E's there, Lice.
14. It's not brilliant.
We'll go against his spell save DC or something as the DC form, right?
Oh,
So
yeah,
failed.
no chance then. Yeah.
The blaze of fire rages, hotter than any forge you have felt. The vision burns into the next. You see her now, the flawless gold dragon, desperate, hopelessly traveling through the plains of the void, of light and then darkness, drifting through them where the gods not tread, where mortals were never meant to stray to. You hear her. Come back. The dragon's voice beckons.
Alistair, any idea where we are at?
You look around at Alistair. The room around you is all photo negative. Alistair is in black and white. You look into Alistair's eyes. They're dark. And Alistair, you look back at his eyes. They're filled with darkness. I'll continue.
I tell Daerma we probably aren't coming back.
Finally, you peer into the mighty gold dragon. Her scales faded. No light to shimmer upon. No tears left to cry. Crawls upon a shadow reflection of earth. Men, women, and figures made of faint light. The world of shadow passes on. No sound is heard. Life does not walk here anymore. Half-forgotten memories. A coldness. An emptiness. Hopelessness fills your heart. And your eyes are blackened. Have you finally returned? She questions. Souls of mortals, made of mist and faint light, like echoes now swirl above in a sky filled with erupting dark clouds, disturbed with streaks of white lightning. The souls twist downward and let out a haunting scream as they struggle to swim against the mist and the darkness. They are being pulled into shadow, a void of nothingness, consumed. And from the darkness, you hear a fierce growl of anger. You will never leave us again. Their arms go black. They both need to make charisma saving throws. DC 20.
I think if I see it like progressing up further up their arms, I'll try and save one of them.
Who are you trying to save?
I'll grab Daerma. You grab.
I think I just would have. To be perfectly honest, I think I would have saved Alistair because I feel a bit more responsible
Attachment
for
to
him.
him.
I feel a bit more responsible for him. See many.
Let's
cost
have
me as
the.
master.
I announced the charisma check first.
Yeah, I'm too slow to stop that. That's for sure.
So let's have Alistair and Daerma make charisma saving throws. DC 20. You want to roll with advantage, you can using your thing, right?
Yeah, using just a luck point.
Sure.
Almost.
You want to roll?
And then I'll
Okay.
and then I'll use
Eight.
one more time and use a indomitable.
Okay, because you failed the saving throw. Well, you can just roll with an advantage stack. So yeah, you still failed.
Yeah. Oh, we fucked up.
You pull them
Oh,
off. You pull them off. Who's pulling them off?
I'm pulling
I-
Daerma off.
I pulled Alistair because he's bigger.
You pull them back off the stone. Since they
By
failed
two.
their saving throw. As they both are dead.
Damn.
Exethanter looks at
Oh, fuck's sake.
too weak and mortal to cross. I'm saying they're like kind of like the Banshee effect toggle to make it easier, right? So they can
Yeah.
be brought back. Right? They just dropped to 0 HP.
I go look
So
to
they're not,
the
like,
others. I go,
permanent
can any heal him?
I
got
don't
it.
have any healing.
I'll get
Do
one.
they have like
I
any?
got potions in my bag, so
Just take. Can I take it off his body and just like give him his own potions?
Yeah, I'll say
Or
it's
no.
around his like waist or something, right?
Okay.
So Daerma will use
I'll,
another healing potion. If you have them, mark it off your sheet. Which Which one is she using on you?
The greater healing.
Okay. Mark it on the sheet. I don't. How much does that heal for, Daerma? Do you remember?
44 plus 4.
20.
20.
20?
I'll
Okay.
use Cure Wounds on ALASTOR to get him up.
That's 5d4 in it. So.
You both take a stack of exhaustion.
Here we go
Oh
again.
goodness.
You
Darwin
look
just
at
got his.
you look at both of them as they come to. Their eyes are just black. Their fingertips start to return back to like their coloring, but the process
Right.
is slow. Their veins have like bursted out almost of their forearms. They've gained a gift.
Oh no.
You now have true sight, up to 30 feet.
True sight?
True sight up to
Nice.
30 feet permanently.
That's
As you've
good.
gained the eyes of Bool.
Oh,
You also
my-
can sense when other, like, you can also get like a sense. I'll work on it. I didn't know you guys were going to do it. But you've gained the sense of like, I'm thinking from like that one game, Dragon Age, where they drink the potion and they can feel like the other orcs around. Kind of that.
Yeah.
I
too.
forgot the Dusk Warden, right?
Yeah.
It's
It was
like
a
a
part of
dust
like the
warden.
process, right? Kind of cool, huh?
Right.
So you can feel
Oh.
like the presence of like Bool's agents almost, as you've made an unholy connection. Another thing too is your subclass changes. You've
Oh
been
my
radically
God.
changed, so you have to pick a different subclass of some kind. from
Well, at
your
least
main
y'all ain't
class.
tieflings.
As you've undergone a major metamorphosis, and you could decide on it later. So Daerma is no longer a blade singer; he's something else,
Hey,
but he's still a
yeah.
wizard. And ALASTOR is no longer a rune knight; he's something else. And again, story-wise, you can do it. Also, I will award you a dark gift. I'll message you in secret what your dark gift is, since you failed the saving throw.
The first time I fail a fucking wisdom save, or was it charisma?
Charisma save.
Charisma.
Okay.
I should have pulled one of you off.
We should have pulled him off earlier.
Exethanter, did this break the darkness?
Did you see her?
How many points was that healed?
4.
You gonna use any hit dice to recover more HP?
I can.
I only have 1 hit dice left.
I turn while they're getting up, and I go to this Exanther, walk up to him, and I go, I thought you were gonna tell us how to kill him, not how they die.
I'm gonna help Daerma get up in the meantime.
Dwarf.
You promised. You made a deal. You have not fulfilled your deal. You are breaking a bargain, a pact, you could say. You are breaking. You woman.
You know very little, dwarf.
I know you're a lying bastard is what you are.
And you explain very little.
They almost died because you couldn't explain shit.
Maybe explain it for this stupid one. How the fuck do we kill Strahd?
Mortals are so impatient. He begins to walk upstairs. Are we letting him walk upstairs?
Oh. I'm gonna wait for the others.
I have an idea.
I'll help the two. You
Shaq,
guys
what's your
follow
idea?
him up.
He said weak mortals, meaning you have to be immortal to experience the full journey of the stone, right? And he gave you those potions, so you should drink the potion and then touch it again, and then it should work, right?
You sure, big man?
No.
Oh. So what does
That
what
does
does the
kinda
potion
make
do again?
sense.
Turns him into a lich,
A lich. He's
which
immortal.
are immortal.
And a lich is
Can't
one of them. And I point at the guy walking up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, I don't want to be one of them, so I'm not drinking one of them fucking potions.
I'm good on that. Yeah.
Look,
Right.
Shaq. I refuse to drink that unless there's no other choice.
I'll do it.
How
No.
many times you
What?
died
Don't.
in 3 days? You've died like 8 times in 3 days.
I was
You
gonna
know
say,
that,
wait a
don't you?
second.
You look into Dwarma's eyes, they're like solid black. No pupils, no irises. His eyes, his eye slits or whatever. It's just blackness.
Sockets.
Some
And,
could say you make really bad life choices, Daerma.
Some.
Oh, what a pun.
But if you were a lich, then you wouldn't die anymore.
But you wouldn't have to make life choices, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We
I can
actually
feel
tried to
my-
force him to turn into a lich.
Oh my god. I thought the whole point was him to not turn into one.
I feel myself weak every day. I think I may have to drink it at this point.
Oh, good god.
Wait. I don't know.
Is Dwarma going to mix the ingredients together and drink the potion?
Oh, I thought I already did that.
Okay, we'll
It
see.
I
takes
already
an
have the
hour.
potion.
It takes
I
an
said it.
hour.
I know.
An
Sometimes
hour.
things get lost in translation. It takes an
No,
hour
the
to mix
potion
it
wa-
and then
Yeah.
drink the
Oh.
potion.
Which
okay.
the hour already passed, and I have it with me.
No.
Okay.
No, the hour did not pass.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
We went.
then.
We walked straight downstairs.
It's
Yeah.
7:53 in the morning. You guys woke up
Okay.
at 7.
Jesus.
All right, let's.
Dwarma
All right.
wants to do it though.
Are
If
we
it means saving my friends, then what other choice do I have?
don't drink it for us. Anyway, let's go and find out why the fuck he hasn't told us how to kill him. Why he's lying to us.
Yeah, mix the potion, and then we've got an hour to interrogate this fuck.
By the way,
You guys interrogate him then.
if he doesn't give us what we want, then we're killing the twat. You know that, don't you?
I don't think we can kill him.
Oh yeah, we can kill him.
Talk.
I know you like your axes and you're very good with your axes, but I don't think we can
Talk.
ever kill this thing.
He may be my master, but at this point, what I just went through was a fucking nightmare. Kill him if you have to.
I'll chop off his fucking head.
Alistair, buddy, how are you feeling?
He hasn't
Oh.
spoken yet.
I feel strange.
Oh, you didn't listen to me, so yeah, you obviously don't need one. So, yep. Look after yourself, buddy.
See like
Why?
this like sparks on his cogs as he moves around. Obviously something's like went wrong.
You look into Alistair's eyes; they're pitch black.
Oh,
I was just really starting to like the blue.
can I see his face?
Yes.
Oh my god, Alistair, you have black eyes.
So do you, Daerma.
Oh. Anybody
Yeah.
got a mirror?
I hold up like a polished crown or something out of the bag, something with a reflective surface.
Pull out
And
a
then,
mirror.
and then I was gonna say, so Daerma just does this high-pitched, girly scream, and he's like, "My eyes! What happened to my eyes?"
I think that's to do with your new master. Plus, you touched the fucking stone that's got dark shit pouring out of it. I don't know. Maybe it was something to do with that.
Well, most likely.
Looks kind of cool.
Well, at least
Kind
I.
of badass.
It's intimidating.
Did you get any more spells with that, or is your eyes just looking all fucked like that?
I
Can you
have,
see?
Can't. That's a good question. Can you see?
I can see. I mean, I can see. I can see Tog. I can see the crown that he has, and everybody else. It's just. Do I see any writing on the walls?
You look around. You're kind of like trying to get like a better gauge of the situation. Alistair rolls a d20. On a 10 or lower, something bad happens.
Well, I don't like those odds.
Please, I don't like that. Rolled an 11. Rolled an 11.
5.
Rolling a fuck!
But we really rolled for Marcus. As we're back in the room.
What?
We're back in the room where Marcus is.
We've made Marcus roll before. And you both are looking around with your eyes that you see now. Where you can see things no mortal could ever see. Marcus' soul is very powerful, and you see him there.
No.
ALASTOR and Daerma as he enters the room.
No.
Like an unforceful soul drifting towards the Stone of Bool.
No.
Oh,
No, Marcus.
no.
Marcus, don't touch the stone. Don't touch the stone, man. No, don't do it.
He
That's
looks.
the person that just did it.
He looks
Says
back.
It's
those-
just like
He looks back at you,
screaming in terror. Don't do it.
and
I
you
look at.
Go ahead, talk.
I was gonna say I look at Shaq and I think, oh god, Daerma's lost his fucking mind.
No, guys, no. I'm shaking, Tog. I'm like, no, Marcus, I see him.
ALASTOR
This is
sees it too.
I
What
try
do
to
you-
grab him.
Stop him, ALASTOR. Stop him.
It's wrong, ALASTOR. He's not here. Your arms are like, it's like the Banshee, where your arms just go right through him and he drifts forward, his eyes blank in a stare. And you see his body turn to wisps and smoke. You hear everyone in the room hears it. Marcus's soul screams for the last time as it's permanently destroyed by the Stone of Bool.
No.
Nothing
Okay,
less.
yeah, that was a little too.
Nothing short less than a wish spell can bring Marcus back.
Oof.
A wish spell?
The wish.
A wish spell.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, I know that was a little loud, guys. I'm sorry.
No
Maybe
one else
it's a
sees
wish.
this except for
Maybe-
Daerma and ALASTOR.
Get a wish
We
spell?
we hear the wow though, don't we? The
You
cry.
do hear the wow,
Yeah.
and it's unmistakable. It's like a faint echo, almost like you heard in the Exethanter's chambers, like a ghost. No. It's the voice of Marcus. It's unmistakable. His soul enters the cracks of the stone, destroyed forever.
Can I like start like having tears run down, like my blackened eyes?
I go running up the stairs.
Like, this is it. I'm done. We're going.
Toggle runs up the
I got-
stairs.
I got
What are we
the
doing?
stairs.
This shit, I'm out.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
follow.
I'm going straight up to Xantha and I'm gonna grab him.
Fuck
Yeah, I'm
this
gonna
shit,
follow
I'm
you
out.
as well.
I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna go, what did you do?
So
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
are we all following Toggle, or is just Toggle going up by himself with Lice?
I just went
I'm
straight
good.
up the stairs.
I'm following him. I'm
Who
not.
else
I'm
is
going
going?
as well.
Okay. What about the two, ALASTOR and Daerma? Are we staying down here, or are we going upstairs?
I'll follow.
Give me like a minute.
Exethanter is standing by the book that he put down on the table.
I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna go, what did you do to my friends?
Let's move everybody's characters since we're getting a little hostile.
Oh
And-
goodness. Oh no.
What did you do to my
Daerma
friend?
start
What did you
the
do to
hour?
Marcus?
Did Daerma
No, he
start
never- he
the
ne- he
hour
never-
of
he never
mixing
started.
the potion?
You never started.
No.
Okay.
Let's move everybody up.
Should we do that?
Everybody move your characters up to
It's gonna take a moment.
I don't see a table up here actually, right? I thought there was like tables in this room.
I think this was the hammiest. Yeah,
Hammiest what? I'm
it was
assuming
the
that
hammiest.
I'm assuming he's like a book he's put out over here. No wait, there's a book like open over here. We'll move him right here. Right? That he's pulled off one of the bookshelves. Okay, cool, everybody's up here. So Toggle's like right next to him. And ALASTOR is
straight up to him.
Toggle like approaches him and grapples him. You need to roll an athletics check. Is Exethanter. He
as I'm
doesn't.
going
He has
up
no
to him-
facial gestures, but he like You have to roll a grapple check against him using one of your attacks, right? So roll.
That's fine. 21. And I also say...
I'm saying that succeeds unless... I'll roll a d20 unless I roll really high. I got to roll probably an 18 or higher or something. You successfully grapple Exethanter, and you grapple him, and he's like, what do you say to him? And as
I say, what did you do to my friends, and what did you do to Marcus? I heard him scream.
The darkness destroyed him.
And you're supposed to be telling us how to defeat the darkness. Why aren't you telling us? And I'm physically shaking him now.
He points to the book as ALASTOR and Daerma up there. Now the book's lettering is revealed. For everybody else, it's blank. Those with true sight can read the books.
I'm going to keep shaking him.
He points to the books. He says, there's your reasoning.
Oh my god.
And I shake him and I go, I can't fucking read you, twat. And I go, tell me how to kill him. How to defeat the darkness. And
Okay.
I'm shaking him hard. And I'm starting to get annoyed. So unless anyone does anything, shit's going to go down.
Master, tell him what they need to know. I'm reading it.
Daerma goes up to the book and starts reading it. It's kind of like you have a few seconds, so you can maybe skim a sentence. It talks about it appears to be a ritual spell of some kind.
Can't ALASTOR read really fast?
You can read really fast. I read it and I pass it over to him. I said, can you fact check this for me?
And Exethanter looks deep into Toggle's eyes and says, unhand me.
And no one's actually said to me about the book or anything yet.
Do you unhand Exethanter?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Okay.
Because no one's actually said anything.
I think there may be answers in the books that Daerma has. They can see it now.
What do you do, Toggle? Do you still grappling him? Shaq, are you letting Toggle manhandle Exethanter?
I'm still shaking him. I'm like, no, not until you tell me what I want to know. Or not until you help us. We gave you what you want, you're breaking your deal.
Would like to separate them.
Okay, roll a grapple check against the Toggle. Toggle needs to roll strength or athletics unless he willingly chooses to fail.
I'm holding on to him.
Okay.
You got to be at 24, Shaq.
You feel the touch of Shaq come behind you. I don't know if Shaq rolls it off.
Come on.
No. You feel him, but he's too violent.
I'm
not
8
saying
feet tall.
Yes, I know, but Toggle is built. He's like you, born of the mountains. I'm going to move the models a little bit here. We'll move Shaq over here. It's you guys are kind of peering over the shoulder. This is kind of what it looks like. Alarian's kind of prepared herself in the corner just in case something goes down. You've pinned Exethanter up to the wall. I'm going to say you're pretty hostile towards him. He begins to cast a spell.
Hog, please stop. Please let him go.
I got him grappled, and he said if there's any hand gesture movements, he can't actually cast it. He can only do verbal spells.
We'll say you've restrained him. Let me see what spell we got.
I'm keeping him grappled.
Yeah, he's
until someone tells me
you've pinned him up against the bookshelf.
Within reason. Yeah.
ALASTOR, we'll tell ALASTOR quickly dashes over. You see he has no pupils, no eye slots, nothing. ALASTOR, you quickly skim through it very quickly as you hear the ruffling and books falling off the shelf as Toggle wrestles with Exethanter up against the bookshelf. You have to make an Arcana roll to determine more about it, depending on how much information I give you. Well, no, you can't, Daerma, because you can't read through it fast enough. There's too much stuff going on.
9.
I'll just tell you the name of it, the spell, but beyond that, you don't understand it. It's beyond your comprehension at this time. It would require more study. The Binding of the Darkness is the name of the ritual. I begin to cast a spell onto Toggle. What's going on, guys?
Do you say that out loud,
There's
Alistair? The name of the spell?
I'm gonna drop the book and run over to Exethanter and grapple him.
Try to grapple him. Well, I'm casting a spell first. I just have to see if it's verbal and stuff like that. Because that's right, Toggle has him restrained.
Cover his mouth quickly.
He can still cast it if it's verbal. It's only if it requires hand gestures. I forget the abbreviation for it. I always forget it.
I'll say cast a spell. Do you have... Let's take a look at how much. You have less than 150 hit points.
Yeah.
He whispers the true name of Toggle.
Oh, fuck.
Toggle is stunned.
Can I counterspell this?
Are we attacking Exethanter?
You guys want me to counterspell this?
Yeah, I'm about ready to.
Do whatever you would do in the moment. If you think he's your master and you think he's given you the book, do whatever you would do. It's up to you.
Okay.
I'm going to counterspell to try to stop the fight.
Well, then do it.
Roll it up. You're kind of reading through the book. You hear Exethanter muttering words, so you're going to counterspell your master?
I will not let you hurt my friends.
We'll have people who want to roll an Arcana roll to see what he's starting to mutter before we start the initiative count.
Yep. Yeah, I'm rolling like shit tonight.
The DC is...
Arcana?
14.
I think the DC is 18.
Do I roll Arcana as well?
Yeah.
Please.
Anybody who is trained in Arcana...
Who has it.
20.
It's power word stun.
Oh, it's done, yeah.
Counterspell it.
Okay, roll it off. We'll both roll rolls.
Spell attack?
Yes.
I did what you asked for, Master. Do not harm him.
I rolled a 17. Sorry it didn't show because I had to load up the new encounter.
Man, it's not showing for me either.
Roll it up. Make up as a public roll. I don't know if you have to toggle in the game log to the right as things begin to escalate.
I'm going to
What do you think,
do
Lice?
plus 9.
You gotta roll
Not
super
this.
18 plus 9 is 27.
high. Yeah, your counterspell fails.
It's 27.
Yeah, I have a plus 12. I have a 29.
Oh, by 2, motherfucker.
Reduce the counterspell roll. Reduce it from your spell sheet as Toggle is now stunned. Are we starting initiative?
Can we try
There's
to
no
talk some
saving.
sense into
There's
Fight
no
him.
saving throw. Toggle, you're just
Look.
stunned.
Yeah, I know.
I
Exethanter
don't wanna
brushes
fight
you
you.
off, and you're now prone. As he just kind of pushes you off to the side.
Technically, you stay upright when you're stunned.
Yeah, he just
You're
pushes
dazed.
you over, though.
Yeah, but he shoved
He
you
pushes
over.
me. Oh, he shoved me over. Okay.
Because you're like up with him against the bookshelf. Are we now starting initiative count? Or
Oh, it sounds like no one else is, so I'm not.
I'm probably not going to start initiative. See if we can try and talk some sense.
you have much to learn, apprentice.
I remember
We
the
came
word.
You pull him
here.
out of the way.
Somatic.
We came here and we made a
That's the
deal.
word I was looking
No
for.
hurting my friends. Tell him what we need to know. I will look through the book.
The book speaks of a great ritual to bind the darkness. Yeah, I think you're just stunned for a minute, Tog. I have to look at the
Yeah,
spell
I'm
exact.
stunned for. No, I'm stumped for a long time, and I.
Just his concentration, right? I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, I think it's until he loses concentration. I think it's
Yeah.
a lot.
You're right, Toggle. There's no duration on it. I'm looking at the spell.
Oh, I get. Don't I get a con save?
Yeah, at the end
might-
of each round. So you can make a roll.
Yeah.
The DC's pretty high, but you
Yep.
can make a con save. That's correct at the end of each of your turns.
I was about to say, Master, only the robot, only Alistair and I can read through this book. They can't see it. So at least give them the consideration of telling them what it is.
You must do it.
Do what?
By
This
ritual?
the darkness back to where it lives.
Can I pick up the book and start reading through it?
Of course.
Where does it live?
It lives in between our worlds. They know where.
I
Points
think
to
you're probably right,
He
Lice.
points to Alistair and Daerma as they remember the souls being sucked into the vortex.
Do I
into
get
the
a scream of
darkness.
do I get a scream of agonizing pain?
He's pretty high level with his customer.
I'm gonna assume Toggle breaks out of it, and you want to stand up, Toggle?
You sure I do? Isn't it?
Yeah,
gonna be
you get to
super
roll
high?
every time. You get to roll every time, unless you don't want to do it. You know.
That's every 10
Trying to
seconds.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be nice here to get you back in the
Yeah,
game.
just stand up.
Toggle, what do you do?
You okay?
Do we attack Exethanter? He looks over at you. Do we start initiative?
Do not
No.
attack
I look
him.
around and see that everyone's moved position, and I'm on my ass, and I go, what happened?
Tog, don't fuck with him.
He's given us a ritual.
Why does it feel like Shaq's fucking stood on my head?
Oh, you just
I can
fell.
I can assure you,
Smack your
you
head.
did not.
Just took a little nap.
You are brave.
Kind of look at him. The one talking.
What's-
and Can
What's
he give
the
us
price?
what we need?
Yes, there is a ritual we'll have to do.
And we have to lock or bind the darkness back where it belongs.
One
You said
is
some-
I cannot do it. For you must. He looks over at Toggle. Wrestle with the gods themselves. If you are truly brave.
You said you cannot do it. Who has to do the ritual?
He points to Lice, Alarian, Shaq, Toggle, and Alistair and Beridian. You.
How long does this ritual take?
Basically, all of us.
Other than Dharma here.
Many questions, Elf. He looks
Which
over
one?
at
There's
Larian.
two of us.
Yeah, he looks
Oh.
over at Larian because Larian asked a question.
Yeah. How long does this ritual take?
10 minutes.
That's not bad.
That's just a traditional ritual spell, guys.
Well,
But you're gonna say 10 hours for a minute. And I was like, wait a minute, we don't have that
10
much
years.
time.
Yeah.
Let me pull
I
it
was
up.
just worried about the time.
Let me pull it up. I
Well-
can tell you more details.
Is it like an overcasting kind of thing or no?
No.
Okay.
so he's saying that I have to do it?
No, all of us do.
So
other
this
than
has
you.
gone. This thing has gone through some reworks. It's not really a spell like it used to be.
Yeah.
It is It's called the Binding of the Darkness. Okay? Are we allowing Exethanter, like, starts to move out of the room? Are we stopping him?
I think we've got what we've came for.
I think
so. I'm not attacking him in that regard. I just wanted what he promised us.
He looks over at Daerma and says, "Follow me." And he goes back to his study.
Wait, he told me to follow him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Right. How
So
do
I'm
we
just
do the
moving him
ritual,
here,
Daerma?
but
I was gonna say, yeah, where's the ritual?
I think
You
he's
don't
gonna
know
give
it.
it to me.
I think Alistair has the book.
ALASTOR and Daerma have the book. It's laying down on the table. Are we going to spend a few minutes? I'm going to say 20 minutes to read through the book or the ritual notation to understand
I think
the
it's
ritual.
pretty important that they
Yeah.
fucking do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
for
describe
sure.
it. Okay, let me move the time forward. So this counts as a short rest if you need to do anything. Short rest related.
We don't get our healing dice back, don't we?
No, but certain abilities do refresh, like the healing surge ability, right?
Yeah, I use Arcane Recovery and then, yeah.
Are we allowing ALASTOR to kind of read through it, Daerma? And are you going to try to concoct the potion of lichdom?
I will go to Exethanter while Alistair catches the party up to speed.
Okay.
I feel like that's the best action.
On
Daerma
roll
wants to
casting.
walk away while ALASTOR is going to reveal the binding of the darkness, where I will describe the ritual in further detail. Are we allowing Daerma to leave the room and go see Exethanter?
If Alistair's telling us all about the book, then yeah, I don't give a shit.
I think he's safe.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll
would assume
we'll talk
so.
about the ritual first, and then we'll do a cutscene with Daerma. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay. Strahd is a powerful immortal. He would be no more than a mortal man if he wasn't connected to the dark god Bool. It was a bargain with Bool deep within the Amber Temple that granted him his eternal youth, his bloodlust, and how he became an undying vampire. In exchange for the darkness's blessing, Strahd connected with the dark god and somehow released it onto
Okay.
what is known as Barovia, where two worlds, one where the spirits live and the physical world reside. Time and space move differently here in Barovia. The darkness will not willingly go. Such a bountiful source of souls, which Strahd amply provides. Should Strahd be felled in combat, the darkness will just resurrect him in a matter of days or weeks from his death. Barovia will only be truly free of the darkness when the dark god has been bound inside of its stone.
gotta
We
fix
have
the
to
stone.
bind it back to the stone. Yeah,
I knew it. I knew it.
It's a good thing we didn't destroy it.
I'm just reading more of this.
Yeah, you're right. That would have been a bad idea.
Okay.
We did almost.
To prevent Strahd's resurrection, you must defeat his patron, Bool. Killing the dark god is a feat beyond the capabilities of most adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
To accomplish this, you must summon the darkness itself and bind it back to whence it came.
Oh, what the?
You have times to make preparations, and there's more detail. I can talk about it more. But basically, there's lanterns. The lanterns must be kept lit while you summon the god.
Yeah, we're basically.
Oh Oh my god. Quite literally.
And you have to summon it
Okay.
basically in the next to the stone of Bool. But it talks about a ritual. It's in a book written by the wizards, of old.
So what you're saying then is, Alistair, that if we stop the darkness from turning out the lights, we could maybe bind it back there.
We'd be able to, I think.
There's also like poem stanzas and things like that have to be read in a particular order. And if the stanzas are not read or the lanterns are not lit or kept alit, the ritual fails.
Oh, we're really gonna need Beridium for this fight if we do it.
We are.
We are.
I don't think we can do this without him.
To successfully do it, all stanzas of the Psalms of Terror have to be read. At least one of the lanterns must remain lit at all times. If you fail, this is the conditions of failure, a round passes without any character reciting the appropriate psalm of the ritual. If all lanterns are extinguished, you fail. So just a couple conditions. And then
Fail, but what is the price of failing?
We can only kill Strahd temporarily and just get out of Barovia.
there's no Daerma is not in the room, of course, but Alistair, doesn't know. Assuming you fail, you think about how you touched the Godstone and how souls were obliterated. If you fail, most likely you'll be destroyed permanently. As you are battling with a god.
Oh my goodness.
Well, fuck the gods.
That's what I said before I touched a stone.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Anybody want to ask any other questions about this or say anything before we go to Daerma?
I go to the group. I go, well, if it kills Strahd, if it helps us defeat Strahd, it needs doing. And it will save a lot of other people. I don't know about all these magic stuff, and I'm not going to be able to read anything, so don't rely on me for that. But I can maybe hold on to a lantern and stop it going out.
If you put a lantern in the bag of holding, will it go out?
Oh, yeah.
No.
The ritual talks about how the lanterns have to be placed out and lit in a circle, like a ritual circle is made. The lanterns must be in place. And they cannot, and one of the lanterns has to remain lit at all times. Otherwise, the
One
ritual
has to,
fails.
yeah. I'm speculating here, but I'll imagine that maybe our best tactic is to surround one lantern while some of you read, and then the rest of us fight off whatever comes. And maybe someone else going round lighting other lanterns just in case. Someone fast and sneaky. So I kind of stare at Illyrian.
Fast and sneaky. That may be a good idea.
Lice, do you want to do anything or ask any questions about this ritual, maybe?
Other than if it's one that I've heard or seen, but I don't think so, because I don't think they would teach that at the academy where I started. So
You've surpassed, maybe the archmages even in the academy at this point, finding one of the libraries of the gods themselves, and you serve the goddess Avarice.
Mm-hmm.
And you think to yourself, her stone is still here. Marcus touched it.
It's still cursed, though.
That's what I was thinking,
That's all I can
though.
think. It's still cursed if we
We
lock
could
it.
get more power, though, from the stones. To be able to defeat a god, we may need a god.
Well, the only person that hasn't touched a stone is me and Shaq, and I ain't touching no fucking stone. How about you, Shaq?
Helps the group. I'll touch anything. Well, don't. I don't mean it like that. I just a stone. People have gutter minds.
Hey, you should know us well by now.
Yeah.
Let's go to Daerma. Daerma enters Exethanter's study. Exethanter's sitting down now. He looks over at you. Daerma, what do you say?
Master. Will this is there anything I need before we do this? This ritual.
I am impressed, apprentice. You touched the darkness and understood. Is that not what you came for? To know your enemy.
I did. With the gift with the gift that I have received, I understand my enemy quite reasonably well.
You should have drank the potion like the druid said. You would have not died walking amongst the spirits.
May I take a seat?
Of course. He gestures and a mage hand pushes a chair across the black amber floor. You hear it screech as it pulls up next to the Lich. You sit down.
Okay. I sit down and I tell him, I think I've understood death way more than I can count. Maybe I should have taken the potion. But I won't do it unless I know my friends are in danger and I have no choice.
Danger is everywhere in Zin. But power for us who seek the power of the gods is only within reach.
I gave up everything to study magic. Before I did all this, I was a noble, son of one. But I wanted to help people. What I've learned. But magic has caused so much misery wherever I walked. Where do you find an end to this? Where do we use the magics and the gifts that we have received from the gods to help benefit this world?
He points to
Where's the good in...
He points to the ingredients held in your cloak. There. You can help them forever. But not with this mortal coil you wear.
I put the potion in my back pocket, and I ask him, or I tell him, I said, if I'm going to go down this road, there's no going back.
Are you going to complete your training?
I still have my friends by me.
Don't be
Maybe what-
afraid. He begins to cast a spell. Do you allow him to cast a spell?
I rise up and I say, maybe when this journey is over, I will come back.
He casts a spell and begins to probe your mind. Do you resist it?
I let him because I'm not lying to him.
He's wondering, and you hear his voice inside of your head. It's a mixture of like the wispy voice of the Lich and a man's voice, maybe his former voice when he was immortal. Are you going to take the potion? He's wondering, because you're being very elusive about it.
I choose not to. I've stuck to my goal, and I will do it when the time is right.
He said, you hear his voice outside of your mind. He says, disappointing. In his mind, he projects a staff of great power. It is not meant for mortals, though. It is only within reach. The staff forms of air and lightning. It is one of the Archmage's staffs of legend. You cannot wield it as a mortal. Join us. I'll cut back to the group while Daerma thinks about that. What is the rest of the group doing? 10-minute warning.
So the question is, are we doing this ritual? I think we probably are.
I don't think we really have a choice.
Alistair, how you feeling? How's your health?
I feel terrible.
I feel terrible.
Can you maybe, I don't know, spend some time and fix yourself? Or is that not available to you?
I could try to sit down for a while.
Maybe we should do that and then maybe think about setting up this ritual when Daerma comes back.
As you
I don't
wish.
quite understand. Did he say Daerma couldn't help us?
I think that's what he said.
Yeah. Was we writing that as that it's
What's the
literally that Daerma can't help us with the ritual?
Daerma is going to help you. Everyone is going to help you
Okay.
Oh,
to try to bind everybody.
it was everyone. Okay,
Sorry, I
thought it was.
Exethanter pointed to everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, we should probably wait for Daerma to come back and then set up the ritual. So take a rest, recuperate, and then we'll get some bits together. Maybe we can even set the scene, set some traps. I don't know how much we can interact with the area.
I don't know
The circle.
how fighting a I don't know how it's gonna go fighting a god. I don't know if traps are gonna work.
I don't even know if we're fighting. All I know, you might just have to read a weird book. In which
Gotta
case,
Keep
I'll be
those
bored.
flames alive.
Does it matter who reads it? Or because like no
No.
one else other than Alistair and Daerma can see the actual written.
Make an
Nice.
Arcana roll, Lice, to try to
Okay.
understand what's going on a little bit as you look into Alistair's pitch black eyes.
It's gonna be a shitty roll, so
As
up
he's-
there we go.
As Alistair has crossed
Jinx.
over into the spirit world and back. You don't understand really why. The book, Alistair's looking through, his fingers are skimming across the page. He's, of course, absorbed it all. And you sit the book back down. The pages are blank on the book. For anyone that cannot see them.
Could I give him, like, my parchment and, like, pen for him to write exactly down what, like, he just read?
You want him to copy
so
it
I
over?
can see it? Yeah. Or is that going to take time?
Probably take like a few minutes. Alistair can move with like mechanical speed and copying stuff over. His old class, back before his previous player, was a College of Scribes wizard.
Yeah, the
Alistair, do you want to copy it over on another piece of parchment? You just find like
More
a scrap
copies.
piece of parchment in the place if you don't have it. Your finger bends back, an inkwell emerges, and you see him just like scribbling across the writings. It takes him a minute.
Remember that
He's made
Robin Williams film with the robot? Does the portraits? I imagine that.
Bicentennial Man or whatever it was.
That's the one. That was such a shit film.
Alistair successfully copies over the ritual of the binding of the darkness. You can read it now in its complexity. Anybody else can.
I would very much like to.
Excellent. Good job.
Can I make another copy? Just that way, the more copies we have, the better.
Alistair makes another copy. Is that what he wants to do?
Can
Alistair's
you make me
way
another
really
copy?
fast when he's copying stuff over.
Alistair, would you please make me a copy too?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'll move up the time by 10 minutes as he's making copies.
Can I do like an investigation in the room to see if there's anything else that might help us?
Sure, roll it up.
Can I also
No.
help her? Or, like, look
Yeah,
around as well?
you can roll one too.
Because I
We're
suck.
Really not going to
Investigation.
save.
You pull a few books off the shelf, and like they're all blank.
Yeah.
But Alistair like looks over his shoulder to look at it. You can see all the writing. The books are filled, pages with brims of magical, arcane symbols and runes, and untold knowledge of the gods. Let's cut back to Daerma. What's your decision, Daerma? Are you going to complete your training, or try to hold on to your mortal coil?
I'm gonna hold on to my mortal coil. I think I have enough I think I have enough power to last me for a long time. But I'm still gonna collect some more because I'm a greedy magical asshole.
In touching this stone, your alignment has changed to lawful evil. And your power is incomplete, but you're still trepid. Exethanter, of course, shows you a staff of great power, but it cannot be wielded by mortal hands as yours. And you have refused to. As he probes your mind to see if you will take the potion, you say no. He bids you farewell. Do you want to say anything else to him before you rejoin the group?
I was gonna say, I have surprised you this route. I have surprised you. Who knows, I may surprise you again. Until next time, Master, I bid you farewell.
Good luck destroying Strahd. See you
Thank you,
soon.
Master.
And you leave the room. And that's kind of where we'll end the game, I guess, tonight.
I think we're going to start setting up the ritual for when that happens. I guess this
Let
gives
me
a chance
clarify
for
a few things, okay?
Daerma and Alistair
Yeah.
to change their subclass.
Let me clarify a few things. The ritual's supposed to be done after you destroy Strahd.
Oh, okay.
What?
You can do it before you destroy Strahd. It's
I don't-
totally up to you guys.
It's supposed to be the final blow to kill and end it all, isn't it?
Like,
because
keep
he's
him-
gone for a
keep
few
him
days.
Yeah, keep him
That's
gone.
okay.
When
So if we
Strahd
kill
is
him-
killed, I make a die roll to determine when the darkness will bring him back. If you destroy him, correct?
Yeah, and then if
In
we
which
destroy
you
the
can
darkness,
decide-
he can't.
You guys can decide, oh, we want to do the ritual or not.
I think we should wait because fighting a god sounds.
Terrifying.
Yeah, and we may not save Irina if we all die fighting this god. And at
No.
least if we kill Strahd for a little while, we can get her out of there at least.
But if we bind the god, won't he lose a hell of a lot of his power?
Ooh,
I
that's
think-
a good point.
make a religion
I
I
don't
roll.
know.
think if we kill Strahd, take Irina, start doing the we have to save her before she becomes a full vampire because then we won't be able to turn her. We start the process of turning her and then we do that ritual. Because then maybe she could help us in that ritual.
Well, I'm glad I'm not chaotic evil. I don't think I can handle chaotic evil.
I'm also going to link, just kind of, Alistair, I'll link you a dark gift that I saw that's kind of interesting. Here you go. Untethered from reality.
What was it again?
I linked it in the game chat. And I think we're going to give Daerma the touch of death. I don't know,
Careful,
maybe
there's always a cost with it.
there's some
Yes.
ideas.
Ooh, does my
So you get
Does
ability
my,
that if you touch someone and you hit, they can take an additional damage. You also have something called Withering Contact. If you grapple a creature, you can do more damage with it.
So, just so we're clear, we only changed my subclass, right?
Yeah, you've been radically transformed touching the Stone of Bool. Your subclass changes. It's kind of like what we did with Lice, where it's a time to self-reflect. If you want to change your class, your character, you can. But I just made it easy where you just change your subclass.
Okay, yeah, well, because when you mean subclass, I'm still a wizard, but
That's
I have
correct.
to change it to one of the 14 subclasses instead
Yes.
of a complete class change entirely.
Like it'd be like if I was a Gloomstalker, instead I would be like an assassin.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
but since you're multi-class, yeah, but, you know, the same concept.
It really
Yeah.
sucks for Alistair. That's what I'm going to say. 'Cause his class is built around the Rune Knight
Yeah.
completely.
I wonder for me, not
grapple.
so much, though. I wonder for me, not so much.
You gain the ability, the Eyes of Bool. You have true sight out to 30 feet. We might buff it to 60 feet, but for now it's 30. And
That's
like,
awesome
you
because
get a sense
Strahd.
what anybody is like. You can get an uncanny sense of anybody who serves Bool, even like Strahd is around, or any
So
of
basically,
Bool's minions,
Basically, I got super sense.
like a spider sense.
Yeah, like a spider sense. So, simulation scenario kind of thing here. Basically, I can detect when Strahd is coming.
If you want to be technical about it, you get advantage on perception checks.
That works for me. Well, even Alistair gets it too, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So that's 1+ against him, so he can't really surprise us.
Do you know what I think would suit your character, Neil?
I'm all ears, because, yeah.
Go.
You're fucked.
No, seriously, and it goes with the story. I think go Eldridge Knight.
Yeah.
Eldritch Knight will
Or Echo
go
Knight.
good. Or Echo. Is
Echo
Echo Knight
Knight.
allowed?
Echo Knight is okay, but I think with your, I don't know. The problem with Echo Knight is it's more sneaky based. It's more dex based than it is like con and strength, because Eldritch Knight is literally strength and con, which you're really heavy into.
Ideally, he'd fit a tank, so Eldritch Knight it would fit him.
I do gotta head out. It was good playing with you guys tonight.
Thanks, Lice.
See you next week.
Yep.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
It gives, yeah.
See you later, Shaq. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
See you later.
Bye bye. Yeah, it gives you opportunities. Don't know.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It gives you the thing is it's very similar to a little similar to playing Marcus because you get like access to like Misty
Spells.
Step, Shield, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be real interesting for me, I guess.
What do you
But
think
it's
you want to
more-
do, Daerma?
Can no longer be a blade singer, which means I'm shot out of weapons now. But it also means I can choose something different.
Means you can give me a bloody sword so I can have an offhand that can damage Strahd.
Oh no, yeah, I can give you the sword because I'm no longer no longer good.
That's
Well,
true.
that's
The
a good
sword won't be
point.
the sword won't be wielded
Yeah.
by you. Illuminar, I think it needs lawful good. or
No,
something.
it needs a good alignment, so it
Yeah.
can be anywhere within lawful to chaotic. So I probably would. Honestly, it's gonna be a tie between Chronergist or Divination. That's where I'm probably gonna go with it.
Divination.
Cool.
Yeah. I just want to get everything like in. So how do I put True Sight in here?
We'll just keep it as it comes up as you start to see things for what they really are.
The only other one that I can think of off the top of my head is probably something like a Battle Master, where you play the heavy defensive role, and then you can go to the shutdown role because I think they get an ability which basically almost holds people in place like a grappler does, but it's not as good, but they slow them down quite a lot, and they get a lot of buff stuff. So when other people attack your target, they get like advantage and stuff like that. It depends how you want to play. Yeah, it's difficult.
Oh boy.
That's what you get for touching the stone.
trying to push the story.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, sorry to say, Daerma's just like been a supportive role. It's like kind of just stepped back, and it was a good chance for him to get some spotlight.
I think it'd be cool if you became a Lich too, though.
He's holding off on that. He's waiting for that right moment. He's waiting for that right moment to hit it.
All right, I'll see y'all.
See you later, bro.
Yeah, give
You
it
guys
a
have a
think.
good night.
I'm gonna bounce as well. Yeah.
Thank you,
Have
guys.
fun.
See you later. Thanks for the
Yeah,
game.
thank
I
you.
still got one
I
more question for you.
Sure.
I,
As-
loved your staff, by the way. That's pretty amazing. Just
My
your
little
Exethanter
walking
staff.
stick. I bought this at the
Yes.
store. We used this for Bible Life Saga too,
Yeah.
way back in the day.
That's awesome.
My
You guys have a good night.
Cheers.
God.